Do a quick live feed this morning, give you guys an update on what's going on. I think I'll wait till I get some people in here before I get started. That way I don't have to repeat myself 10 times. Just enjoying my coffee this morning, guys. Thanks for coming. And if I just chop down a few branches over there, I could see the ocean from here beautifully. I think I will. I'll chop down some branches over there. See if I can. I can have a nice view out my front door here. I can see the water behind the tree branches. I think if I was just to cut down a few branches there, I'd have a beautiful view. Hello, Hannah, how are you? Welcome. You know, you're the first one in the room. James gave me your email. I haven't had a chance to email you yet, but I think there's, I know you mentioned something about somebody for your mother. Hello, Kuma, good morning. There's a guy here. I don't know what your mother looks like, so I don't know what to tell the guy, but he's 46 years old. He has one daughter who's already grown. She's got one child. His daughter is Mariel. You might have seen her on the feed before, one of our karaoke parties or something. That's his daughter, Mariel. He's never been married. And the lady who had the daughter with him is out of his life. It's not his girlfriend any longer. Your mom is in one of your videos. Boy, I got to go search for your videos, huh? I've been so freaking busy. I haven't had a chance to do anybody's YouTube. Somebody's phone's buzzing in my house. I don't know whose it is. But anyway, just wanted to come in here and say hi to everybody this morning. Give you guys an update of what's going on with David Jessup. Hello, PK. Welcome. Kuma, welcome. David Jessup is who's in the hospital, and he messaged me this morning, emailed me this morning, and said they're going to put him under again for another surgery. I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but everything should be okay because he was recovering nicely. He just had a little fever, and they think maybe he had gotten a little infection in when they'd done the surgery. Maybe he had gotten infection. So maybe they're going, I don't know what they're going in for, but I think possibly that's the reason they're going back in to take a look and find out what they can find out. But anyway, that'll probably delay his leaving the hospital. Hello, Dorothy Edwards. How are you? Welcome to our chat. Thanks for coming in. Tell us where you're from. Moko Luca. Thanks for coming in. Mocha Loca. Mocha Loca. Is that like the crazy coffee or something? Anyway, tell us where you're from, guys. Hello, everyone. Please, when you come in, just give us a thumbs up. Tell us where you're from. Join our chat. We really enjoy that. It's very, very nice. So the only thing I know that James emailed me this morning and said they're putting me under again, and the hospital has your phone number. He says they have my phone number, and someone else, Laser, knows his wishes. I guess like his will. He knows what he wants David to do if something does happen to him. But beautiful 56 from Alabama. I'm from Mississippi. How about that? Those Alabama. I like Alabama. I was going to Mobile a lot. I was stationed in Pascagoula at Ingalls Shipbuilding, 1978, on my first submarine. We were in the shipyard there. And I really enjoyed going to Alabama. That was a lot of fun. Back in those days, we had some crazy good times. Mama says, roll tide. Yep. Bama's here in the Philippines. He's up in northern Luzon, well, central to northern Luzon. He's been here a long time. But yeah, definitely thank you to our chat. Uh, so Hannah, what happened is you haven't been in the feed in a long time. So let me tell you what happened with David Jessup. David was taking care of the affairs of his friend in Phoenix, Arizona, who committed suicide. It was a fellow Green Beret.
Michael Junior White winner.
Who?
Michael Junior White.
Michael Jr. White is the winner?
Yeah.
You're the winner? Of what did you do? Let me see. What'd you win? My son just got out of school. He's in preschool. Every day he's winning something. I don't know what he's when he comes home with stamps all over his head and stuff. The teachers get him good. So show me what you got there. Let me take a look at what my son's got. So let me get back to my story here. What happened with David Jessup is he was taking care of the affairs of his Green Beret friend who had committed suicide. His Green Beret friend had one son, and she had to go to high school for Micah. So he went back to Phoenix. He drove to Phoenix.
Papa, not this one.
Show me. Oh. Oh, wow. Find the number 7 and color it. Wow, look, he did pretty good. He got all the number 7s. Perfect score.
Papa,
Wow.
look.
Ah, you colored a 1. That's a boo-boo. Oh, you made a mistake, huh? Oh, yeah, I see you scratched it out, though. So when you scratch it, you were trying to tell the teacher I'm wrong. That's good. Good, son. Okay, very good. You did your number 7s today.
Michael Junior White.
Yeah, the winner. Okay, I'm on live now, son. You want to say hi to everyone? Huh? Say hi. Okay. MJ is 4 years old. He's my youngest son. Yes, you can watch TV. So anyway, while he was there, he was in the home of his friend. His friend's name is John. He was in John's home. And David always travels with his gun. Okay? He always has his 45 with him, his pistol. And so he had it with him then. And he heard noise at the front door. 2 guys broke in the front door, came in the house where he was staying. So he basically point blank range. He shot both of them. He killed both of them. Then he heard noise at the back door. 2 wasn't enough. They had 4 guys there. He heard noise at the back door. He went to go to the back door. He saw a guy inside the house at the back door. He shot at him. He hit him in the legs, I guess. And a guy came from around a corner and stabbed him twice with a 7-inch ice pick. Got him in the liver and got him in his lower intestine, or his little intestine, his small intestine. So he was put out for about, I think he was out for about 5 days. They did an induced coma on him to go in and do the surgery. Well, some of the story I missed. He spent 24 hours. He was arrested, okay, thrown in jail with the other thugs. They caught the guy with the shot leg. They got him. The other guys were dead. Went to the morgue. The one guy that stabbed him, they found his fingerprints there in the house, and they knew who he was. They went to his house and arrested him. So that guy's in jail. So the guys were all charged. The 2 guys that are still living were charged with attempted murder on David's life and murder because the 2 guys who came in the house with them, they were charged for the murder because they were conspirators with them. So they got charged with some big charges. And they'll probably get 20 to life, or who knows. I guess it depends on the judge, right? So anyway, now David was recuperating, expecting to get out on the 24th. That's when his expected get out of hospital date was. And he had just started to have regular bowel movements. He was doing okay. And somebody made a determination he needed to have another surgery. Maybe because of the fever he was having. They thought he had a slight infection. They were treating him for that. And then I only saw the email that the only thing he said was, they're going to put me under and for another surgery. So that's all he told me, guys. Let's all pray for him and hope that he gets through this surgery just fine, and then he can get the hell out of the United States and come to the Philippines. Dorothy Edwards, where are you living in the U.S.? Be Beautiful says, I have been there. PK says he's in the U.S., in New Mexico. And Be Beautiful says, I've been there. Dorothy says, I love how you say hi to everyone, PK. Yeah, PK is a great moderator, guys. He really takes care of me. He doesn't miss anybody. He does a great job. PK says, good job, MJ. Thank you. Beautiful. How you doing, PK? Are they okay, though? Yes. Hannah, I don't know until he gets out of his surgery. The other guys, 2 are dead. One's got leg injuries, probably will never walk again, according to David. And the other guy is in jail. The guy who actually stabbed him. Hannah says, hi, sweet baby, MJ. Vegas, hello, good morning. How are you? Welcome, everyone. Vegas to the room. Dorothy Edwards, I am 5. You don't look 5, Dorothy. 5-year-olds don't even know how to go on YouTube and select channels. How can you be 5 years old? Dorothy's messing with our heads. Dorothy, if you're 5, I'm going to have to ask you to leave because this is not a children's room. But anyway, and things we're talking about are not really appropriate for children. So anyway, I don't want to ask you to leave, but I have to ask you to leave because that's YouTube's rules, especially if we know your age. We're not allowed to interact and socialize. So that's all I can do. Be Beautiful says, hello, beautiful. I'm doing okay. Could be better, could be worse, but always pushing for better. Thanks for asking. PK says, hi, Will. Nikki, hello, Nikki. I didn't come on yesterday so much. I did a couple of really, really short lives. One when but my Wi-Fi was acting up and I had to do something, so I had to stop the Wi-Fi live. Right before I went fishing, I went to start another one and it was no good. We went fishing. I made a video. I made videos of the day's events and I made videos of today, what's going on today already this morning. So we're doing the fishing last night. Let me talk a little bit about that. We went out, the water was a little rough to begin with, and then as we got out there, it really got smooth and beautiful, just rolling and shiny. You know, the water had no waves breaking. It was just rolling water and shiny and beautiful. Sorry, we had a little bit more coffee in me here. Excuse me. So anyway, we went out. It took 1 hour and 45 minutes to get where we went. And as we were going out, I'm watching a video recording too. It'd be on the video. I'm watching all the boats come out. We were like the first boat out from our village. And I didn't see anybody else from our village come out. But the next village, Quinana Dutai in San Antonio, had gotten the word that the guys had gone fishing out there, and a lot of boats caught 40 or 50 kilos of fish. So my father-in-law said he knew where they had gone, so we took off. We were going to go there. Anyway, we went towards closer to land, and I see all the other boats going out farther from land. I told my father-in-law, I says, don't you think they know where they're going? Because they're the ones who were out here yesterday fishing, catching all the fish. No, the fish are over here. Okay. You're the boss, let's go. So anyway, we got set up. I'm watching all the other boats. They're off to the right. Some are stopped at the usual place we stop inside. Some are stopped there, about 6 or 8 boats. And then the outside's like 20 boats. And we're here in the middle. We're like right here. They're over here and over here behind us. So we dropped our nets and we got about, I think, 7 kilos total. We got 1 crab, 6 shrimp, 1 manta shrimp, 1 eel, about 2.5 or 3 kilos of guma, and the rest was just mixed fish, all kinds of fish. So That's what we got last night. So fishing wasn't so good. We didn't hit the right spot. We're waiting to hear word on how many people caught fish and where they caught them last night. If they caught it 30, 40 kilos again out in that other area, we know exactly where they were. So I'm not going to go fishing tonight. What's today? Thursday? Today's Thursday, I think. Yeah, today's Thursday, October 23rd. And Friday, we have an event with my daughter Micah. You guys saw that I posted that. And on Facebook, most of you that saw it, if you go into there and you give her a heart, then that counts for a vote for her. And she had almost double the amount of votes of all the rest of the girls in her group that she's competing against. And she's going as she's Miss India. She'll be, that's the group they chose for her, as the country is India she'll be representing. So she had to learn some language, some things to say, and she has to wear the dress of the country. So she'll be doing that event tomorrow in high school for grade 7. And she always does well. She, I don't know who's going to win because it's not just a vote on Facebook, it's also a money issue. Whoever makes the most money in the box will be the one who wins. And so we don't know. It's just all sponsors around here. Everybody pitched in money for her, pitched in money. And so anyway, MJ doesn't like to wear shirts. It's too hot. There you go. Put it in the bedroom. Put your shorts on, son. Go put shorts on. Got a school long pants on and a button-up polo shirt, buttoned all the way up. Very hot, especially here. It's 85 degrees out right now.
It seems I've lost my memory.
Yeah, there are. That's weird though. How they click on the lives. I know she's messing around, PK, but that's why it's messing back to her. Engineer Naka. I think that's what it means. Engineer Naka. Naka. And hello, how are you? Welcome to our chat.
I'll tell you what.
Vegas has just got off work, busy with the babies. Yeah, how about that?
But his new wife hired him.
Bellis, how are you? Hello, welcome to the chat again. So anyway, guys,
I don't know anything else, I swear.
yeah, that's why you've been pretty busy, I can imagine. Things in Missouri must be pretty busy. But yeah, he'll make it just fine. And I'm confident he's a real tough guy. He's Special Forces military. He's taken shrapnel, he's taken lots of wounds, and he's fought in 3 wars. He's a tough guy. He was in Syria not long ago. He was in Afghanistan back in that war. I think he was in Iraq. So he's been in the wars. And like he says, it's time to pass on the watch. He needs somebody else to take his place. He's tired of being shot up and beat up, you know? And war will do that to you. And crazies in Phoenix, Arizona will do that to you. I know there's crazies all over the United States, but most of us know that the Arizona area is drug heaven. It is a bad, bad alleyway from Mexico into the United States for drugs. And you know all about all the illegals that came into the country. And, you know, what was documented for them having come into the country. So, you know how many they say came in, you know how many they say they've deported. It's not even a close ratio. So there's many, many, many bad people in the United States of America. And that's why a lot of people, like David Jessup, they want to get out. Well, I got out. I saw the writing on the wall back in 2011. That's when I left. And I look back, I've been watching every day the events unfolding in the United States ever since 2011. And some of my buddies are saying, well, why don't you come back and help us fight? I'm not going back to the United States of America. It's my country. I'm a patriot. I served my time.
I don't know who you are.
I did not only my 20 years active duty on submarine service, but I did 10 years inactive. I got 30 years under my belt for the military. I'm done. I'm not going back to fight. I'm too old. All those young pups over there sitting in the closets need to come out of the closet and learn how to fight for their country and do what's right for their country. I've passed my torch. David Jessup has passed his torch, but crap's still coming, you know? So he's going to get out. This is freedom, guys. This is freedom, living in the Philippines. And once you guys come here, you're going to realize how much freedom we have. Day events today going on. Let me tell you what's happening today. We're doing finishing up the CR in the beach house. Not the toilet yet. We're finishing up the cement work and the ceiling. Okay. And so that's going to get done. Then we're going to do cement smooth coat on the rest of the outside that we haven't finished yet. On the left side, I told them to go ahead and install the gutters on the left side because that area is coming down right to my fuel shed and it's flooding that area right below that beach house there. It's flooding right there and causing the water to back up through the block into the beach house, which it doesn't really matter. It's sand floor. I mean, we didn't put a cement floor on it. I don't intend to. I'm leaving it sand for a reason. Because it's just that, it's a beach house, you know, take your shoes off, walk in the sand, you know, type thing. Because you're going to go on the beach anyway, you're going down to the beach, right, to go swimming or whatever. When you come back up, you come right in and go in the shower. Now, when you come out of the shower, I'm going to have a nice cement area there where you come out, you know, you can have your shoes there, your slippers, you can put them on. Put a little area there outside the CR door. Go swimming or whatever, when you come back up. My son MJ's watching me on TV. That's so cute. He found me on TV live. He's watching me right now. Yeah, cool. Okay, son, you can turn it off. You can change it to something else. You're funny. Or give me a thumbs up. Here, I'll walk over here and give me a thumbs up. Hold on a minute. Okay, let me show you how to do a thumbs up, son. Here, let me see your remote.
You're funny.
See right here?
Thumbs up. Here,
Up, let's pause it. Okay. Let me see, I don't have my glasses on. Okay. I think I gave myself a thumbs up there. Here you go, son. You can watch it. So anyway, let's. So that's what's going on around here. Is the shed house is going on? We've the beach house. We completed the wall down there is about 90% complete or 85% complete. We still have to buy the chain link for it. Let me hook this cord up so my phone will stay straight. Okay, we still got to buy the 6-foot chain link fence, 2-inch chain link fence, to put between the posts. It's going to go there on the wall, and we still have to do the cement hump. The hollow blocks there, but we got to do a little hump down to the road so you can drive over it. And then we'll do the sliding gate. We'll put the angle bar in, 2-inch angle bar, and build a sliding gate. I've already got the rolling wheels. I think that's what they sent me. I got a package yesterday. I think that was what it is. Hold on a minute.
Mikey, why are we going to that church?
I heard there's some big event there tonight. Let's go check it out.
You're right.
What's going on here?
By the way, I'm missing a package. I'm missing a package with some little white plastic things inside. It came? It says it came already. It goes to my chainsaw. It's the parts to repair the starter on the chainsaw. I can't find it, the package, but it says it's already delivered. So somebody here got it, took possession of it, but didn't give it to me. Very tiny package, very little stuff in it. Let's see what they got here. Wow, they package this stuff up good. I think this is the rollers, I just can't tell.
Big responsibility.
I didn't look
And I
at
will still rescue you. I will choose what you want. Who is worthy of these powers. Someone who's not afraid of this responsibility.
Please me.
I will choose the bravest of you and the strongest. Oh, I think I know. I believe
They really package this stuff up good when you order from Shopee and Lazada. Oh yeah, these are Teflon wheels. All right, these are for the sliding gate. you put the sliding gate, you mount these rollers here, and it helps your gate to roll and stay in place. And it will allow it to roll freely back and forth between these rollers. This is the upper supports for it.
Mikey, wait.
So
Oh
cool.
no. He seemed
Show
really
you this real quick.
Today is my first day as a god. What should I do? Hey, I need some help. Oh, I'd love to help you.
Cool little rollers. I bought these from my other gate, and then another lady saw my gate. She's like, "Oh, can you build me a sliding gate like yours?" But my brother-in-law, who welded mine up, left to go to Manila, so he didn't build her gate. So I don't know if she's gonna get somebody to build it or wait for him to come back. I don't know when he's coming back. So you just do like this. You mount this on your post, and then your gate goes right between here. Now the reason I ordered 4 of these, three rather. The reason I ordered them is because on my garage, you guys may have seen the story where the little kid went in my garage and stole groceries out of my truck. There's no garage door. So what I'm going to do is I have a 2-car garage that's open in the front. Both my vehicles are inside. I'm going to put a sliding gate. This one can slide over, or this one can slide over. Okay, so it's going to be a double sliding gate. And I got the 3 rollers for support for those 3 sections where the 2 gates will cross each other. We'll have a set of rollers. They're spread pretty. They can spread pretty wide, as you can see. So I can put 2 gates like this. What, son? Okay. Well, anyway, that's my plan. And then the bottom, I ordered steel wheels. They're coming today. It's supposed to come today. The steel wheels to put at the bottom to roll on the 2x2 angle bar. So Hannah says, "Where's Tiger?" Hold on. Let me see. Make sure I didn't miss anything else. Okay, here we go. Tiger. Let me find Tiger. Flesh Stick. I'll go over the next project or the latest projects and what's coming up. Oh, there's Tiger right here. Come here, buddy. Tiger. Hello. Say hi. Say hi. You see yourself? Who's that? Huh? Who's that? Who's that Tiger, huh? Are you mad at him? Huh? Are you mad at him? Huh? You a good boy? Huh?
What do I do next?
There you go. Come here. Good boy. Good boy, Tiger. He's a good cat. He's a Persian Maine Coon mix. He looks like a tiger, huh? Looks like a tiger, huh? Orange eyes. Okay, and I can make you a Mimi. Take Tiger. Okay, he's gone. All right. So, okay, yeah, I think the voting, I hope you can get a few votes in. She's going to be, they're going right now. My wife went over to count the money and count the votes. So maybe last minute votes will count too. I don't know when they're going to actually count the actual votes of what she got. So yeah, if you're punching them right now, she's probably going to get them. I much appreciate it. You guys can come back. So Flesh Stick, let's talk about projects. We did, we're doing the beach house and doing the CR today. We're then going to finish up the outside smooth coat and skim coat, and we're going to paint it green. I know PK wants it orange, but maybe we'll paint the captain's cabin down there orange. I want the green that kind of matches my house here, you know, on this lot. So my house is all green, as you know, guys. We had a guy go and paint the entire outside of this house matcha green. Wow, what a color, I'll tell you. It's not bad. Once you get used to it, it's not so bad. We had light yellow, pale yellow, the same color as Rosalind's shirt before. That was the color of my house. And now it's matcha green. So most of you have seen my house, the paint job on it. It'll, when you first see it, it's like, wow, that's a lot of green, you know? But it's green and white. My house is green now. And then the tiles, you see we have tiles on the pillars and tiles coming up the wall just to keep the walls cleaner. You know, when you have just paint on there, bottom tends to get really dirty. So we tiled everything, okay? And then when you look out the outside, We had the tile. Karen stayed. That's a studio room I have with a CR and a balcony, nice view up there. And then he paint the house is green, guys. So, and my windows are mirror glass. They're mirror glass on the outside, and they're blue. Everything is blue glass with mirror. You can see me walking here. So that's my house. Aircon we put in. I need more roof ventilation. They didn't punch enough holes in here. There's very few. I need to put more. That would cool the house down. So anyway, garden's not doing too bad. I'm not getting a lot of okra. Are you checking for okra, Indai? The other garden? Up there behind Chen's house. There's okra growing there. Okay, I'll check today. I know there's okra there. I saw some the other day. Peppers are doing good. But this garden's not doing so well. It doesn't get a lot of sunshine. And I had these bugs coming in. One of you told me that was aphids coming in and eating the leaves off these things. And they're doing a good job eating the leaves off. I've been trying to throw them, get rid of the aphids. But everything's doing good out here. Plants are all doing great. So let's see if we can see what's going on over here. I was sitting in my living room just now, and I was looking out here. I was going, wow, you know what? I didn't have these clothes. And here's the Duyan that Ray liked to lay in. If I didn't have these branches, a little bird flying, if I didn't have these branches right here, I can see the ocean perfectly. I think I'm going to cut this tree back. I'm going to cut all these lower branches. They're getting ready to bear fruit, but I think I'm going to cut all these small branches off of here. This is a fruit tree called Siniguelas. It's like, they call it plum here. It's green fruit that turns purple. It's about this big, like that big in your hand, kind of oval shape. And the fruit doesn't come until all the leaves are gone. And that's when the fruit starts bearing the fruit. And this tree is pretty gnarly, but I think I'm going to cut this branch completely. That'll take all of this out. And then I can cut like 3 or 4 branches there. And the nice thing about Siniguelas, you can take the Siniguelas here and plant it in the ground. Take a branch and cut it, strip back the bark on it about 3 inches at the bottom, and just stick it in the ground in wet soil, in a pot or whatever. It will take root and it will grow another tree. So that's the nice thing about Siniguelas. And you see the beach house down there. That's the one they're working on right now. It's got the blue roof on it. And they finished up the top cap in the back. They finally got that done now, so that's all done. Anyway, maybe we'll go down and check out the beach, huh? Pika says, dang, I hope he gets out of that surgery and gets out of the hospital quick. Yeah, me too. He wants out really bad. I know he didn't even want to be there to begin with. And it's just unfortunate things happen, but we'll see what's going to happen. Way out mostly. I'm going to pull him out. Just give me a second, guys. I need to get him out of the shell completely. Okay. And then this shell, let me get rid of the red ants. This shell is going to go into my collection. It's like a cone. So this one's going to go in the collection. Not the perfect shell. It's got some gray calcium built up here on top of the shell. But it's a beautiful shell. It's got red markings, brown, white, got all kinds of different colors in it. I may even clean this a little bit. But anyway, I think it's okay like it is. You see the bottom, how it looks. Beautiful. So this is going to be a new addition in my shell casing there. I'm just letting it get the stink out of it, because he was still in it. I finally got rid of him. And then I have one other shell we caught in the net while we were fishing that lost everybody. Damn it.
How do you like my friend? Do you like it?
Mikey, for what?
What for? You ate all my candy. You also ate my burger the day before yesterday, and you drank my cola with it.
That's not funny at all, Mikey.
But I think it's a lot of fun.
Hello, John Vasquez. Hello, guys. Sorry, my feed. I don't know what happened. I lost my live feed. I didn't know it until PK just told me. I didn't realize I'd lost everybody. Wow.
Well, Mikey, I'm
Sorry, guys. I have to wait for everybody to come back now. I had a bunch of people in the room. I lost everybody. I don't know how I lose live feed here in the house. I didn't go anywhere. I just showed the side there.
It was really hard to get out of there without help. Well, let's see what Mikey's doing.
It's weird. Unless she gave it to somebody.
Oh, Mikey's playing with his cakes. I have an
Maybe
idea.
she gave it
Mikey
away.
just loves sweets. That's what I'm going to use to lure him out.
It's sure not here anymore.
I've got some gadgets with me to make sure Mikey doesn't realize anything and goes where I want him to go. More specifically,
I'll ask her about it when she gets home. It's strange, they would
to
disappear.
get the look I want. Let's drink this.
Last night?
Yeah, I caught it last night.
No, she cooked.
Wow, look at me. I'm like a real treat. That's the first part of my
Cooked last
plan.
night?
Now all I have to do
Oh,
is
look at
put
that.
these sweet apples in the
It's getting late already. She didn't cook nothing. Hello, Ray. How are you? John Vasquez. I don't know if you guys are still in here. I apologize. I lost the feed somehow. There's always something with the Starlink, you know. Can go up and can go down. I appreciate you guys coming back. We'll give it a minute for everybody to come in. I don't have to keep repeating myself, but everybody's coming back now. Thank you, guys. Sorry about that. Hi, John Perez. Welcome, JP. First time watching your live stream. I usually watch Gino on Dazzle TV. Well, thanks for coming in, John. We much appreciate it. We don't want to be taking up Gino's time. We don't usually step in this morning this early to do live feeds. It's just that our good friend David Jessup just messaged me this morning, emailed me and told me that they're taking him back and putting him under in the hospital, and he's going to have another surgery. And I just wanted to come on and ask people to please give a prayer for David Jessup, and let's pray for his safe recovery from the new surgery they're going to do on him now. The other surgery was because of stab wounds in an altercation in Phoenix, Arizona that he had. I'm not sure if you heard about it in the live feed, John, but that's what happened to him. So he was in the hospital for about a week. He's already been there about a week. They did a couple surgeries on him, I guess. Now they got to take him back in and do another surgery, I think because he has an infection. We'll find out more later on when he gets out of surgery and they wake him back up because they put him out to do the surgery. They put him under. That's what he told me. So anyway, come on in, Susan. Good morning. I'm a little slow this morning getting to the comments, guys. I really am. I'm going to catch them all up right now, though. Because you were... Vadang, how are you, Vadang? Glad you could come in. Yes, Hannah, it is the freedom here that everybody needs. And it's the freedom you've been looking for and you thought you had in the United States and just don't have. Charm's home. Charm's here, guys. Charm, where's the shrimp and crab we caught last night?
I give to Tabib last night.
To who?
Romero.
Oh, was it two ladies? Gave my crab away. Anyway, a couple ladies are here visiting their folks for his birthday party. So they came to visit Charm last night. She gave him the shrimp and crab. Oh well, let him enjoy it. We have plenty more. We catch them all the time. We're having fried poussette today, making poussette and I guess some kind of soup out of the poussette, maybe like a sinigang or something. That's what she's making, PK. But John Perez, thank you for coming in. Much appreciated. I just wanted everyone who came in to please give a quick prayer for David Jessup, who is in the hospital in Phoenix, Arizona right now. And let's get him out of the hospital. He's coming to the Philippines. He will be here on the 19th or 20th. He's coming with the plane with the Doctors with No Borders that are flying to the Philippines on the 19th of November to do some things for Filipinos, to help Filipinos out. So it's called Doctors with No Borders, and they have a program, and they come to the Philippines and they help people here for different things, ailments they might have. I think they do hair lips and surgery and things like that to help people to look better, so they feel better about themselves, so they can get on with their life a little better. They'll do skin surgery type stuff to make them look better. people who have defects. So that's what Doctors No Borders is doing here in the Philippines. On the 19th of November, they're going to be here. So they were coming here on a Learjet and the Jetstream and offered David to give him a free ride here. So David will be arriving with them on the 19th, I think, or 20th. And then around the 24 or 25, he will be here in Masbate with us. And you guys will all get to meet him when he comes here. A lot going on. We have a lot of things to that we'll be updating everybody on after he gets here, and things that are in the works coming up that I think all of you will be very, very proud of. Not only our channel, but the people who come to join us on our channel, and the effort they put forth to help people over here in the Philippines is really, really awesome for you guys. Much appreciated. So we don't ask for that. We just if somebody wants to help somebody, we help them to help that person. That's all. So and anybody looking to report me, thinking I'm a tourist over here, I'm not a tourist over here, guys. I have a 13A visa. I am allowed to work. Okay, I am allowed. I have a business here, and my wife and I have business together, and we do a lot of things, guys. We do a lot. I'm completely 100% legal. I don't break the law in any country. So just so you know that. John Perez, welcome to the chat. Mike's a little slow to get to the comments, but eventually he'll see your comment and welcome you. Yes, John, thank you. Kuma, hi, John Perez. PK says, pretty kitty. Yeah, cat's doing okay, huh? So John Perez says, thanks, PK. Hello, Vegas. Yeah, John, you probably know most of the people that come into my chat, you probably already know, because probably 90% of them go to James and Karen and also go to Gino's chat. And so they all come in to join me as well. I have one cat, his name is SpongeBob. Well, that's a cute name. Flesh Stick says, my cat's last 2 brain cells for fighting for third place. That's funny. You got one of those cats, huh? You know, I saw a cat the other day. My wife showed me my daughter Micah was scratched at night by our cat on her leg, on her foot. And my wife was looking up. There's another cat. He looked up, why they would do that behavior of a cat. And Charm, what was the reason the cats like to scratch your feet? The reason the cats scratch your feet, what did you find out?
They want sex.
They want what? Sex. Okay, well, I guess that's... Wow, Micah has 1,179 votes, Charm. 1,179 votes for Micah. Yes. Ray, good morning. How are you? Welcome.
For money making.
Huh?
You won for money making.
Oh, she also won for money making. Well, that means she's going to win overall, because she's already got everybody like 2-1. She's already double the votes of everybody there. It's really wild. My daughter is so popular in the school. Everybody. I take her to school. Hi, Micah. Hi, Micah. She's brand new getting there, only in grade 7. Of course, some of the students were there at elementary school with her. They've grown up. They're in grade, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They all know Micah. But Micah's popularity is through the roof at her school. She's really, really popular. But, she's very friendly, very nice. She's not the fighting type. She's always got a great attitude, a big smile on her face. She's hardworking in school. She studies hard. She joins all the activities. She's always involved. And I'm very, very proud of my daughter. She's very, very involved. That's very nice. PK says, my last cat's name was Fathead. He was the sweetest cat. He ended up becoming a cannibal and would eat and kill all the male cats in the neighborhood, then mate with all the females. He had a jealousy streak going on, PK. Wow. PK and Ray, hello to each other. Ray's laughing at Flesh Stick. PK says, give it a second, he'll be back. Probably switching from one Wi-Fi to another. Am I gone again, PK? I'm getting there. Says you're breaking up, buffering. I'm from Missouri, so where y'all from? PK mic is not working. So wow, very cold here, 29 degrees. Wow. Hannah says 52 there. Guys, it's 85 here. Let's see, maybe restarting his phone. Let me check. Frost on our window. Wow. Yeah, I'm back. Kuma is back. Vegas is back. Hannah, Nikki, hello, welcome back. Just a second, so I'm trying to catch up.
Funny didn't like my car.
You want to what?
Funny didn't like my car.
You want to show them your car?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it clean?
No, it's
Where?
dirty.
It's dirty. Where's your car?
No.
Downstairs?
Yeah.
Did you run out of battery? We need to bring the battery up.
No, it's not so bad.
Not low bad? Okay. So anyway, I'm back up. Lunch today is fried pusit and pusit soup. So she's making calamari, fried calamari and soup. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, pusit is squid. Squid is very, very delicious here. We get it all the time. And I was just thinking last night, I have a whole bucket full of squid jigs. And when I come back, when I start fishing again, when we're just setting, waiting on the nets to soak, after we drop our net, we sit there, we have a cold mule normally, and a pack of crackers or a cookie. I think I'm gonna go ahead and bring like maybe 6 pusit jigs, and we'll see if we can start catching pusit while we're out there. Because it's dark, the lights are shining, and it attracts pusit to your boat. And they're catching some pusit here. They're catching it at the corals here, and they're catching some big ones. In fact, last night, in the video, I believe I got it on video, you're gonna see there's a coconut husk with eggs, round eggs all over it. That's pusit eggs, okay? So I'm pretty sure I got that on video. You'll catch that on my video here. I haven't uploaded yet because by the time I got done talking to Thailand last night, it was after midnight and he kept changing his order. Finally got to the point I said, if you change your order one more time, it's gonna cost you 1 baht. He didn't make no more changes. He laughed. You know, I don't get no more changes. But he made like 4 changes in half an hour. He kept me up going past midnight with changes to the order, you know? So anyway, his order's done. All done, sent to him. He'll be happy. Good pricing. Good for us, good for him. Make a little money. Yeah, isn't that awesome? You see that color on her? Red is beautiful on Charm. Matches her skin tone good. What are you eating? Ah, she's eating potato. Fried potato. Is that gold or silver on your neck? That's white gold? Yeah, it's white gold. Squid is expensive everywhere, guys. Even here, it's not cheap. And I think it's fresh, 200 per kilo. And dried is around 800 to 900 per kilo. So if you take it to Manila, sometimes you can get 1,300 per kilo. Depends on if it's early in the season or not. I did not make them, John Drake. I have not got to the cookies yet. The cranberry's still in the fridge. The oatmeal is still there. I've been so busy. I'm going to get to it. I think I should wait till I get back from Manila. If I do it before I leave, I'll get none to eat. When I come back, they'll be all gone. If I make a big batch, they'll still be gone. So maybe when I come back, that way I can share in the cookie eating with them. PK says, Hannah, I actually have an ex from Missouri, a little town called Seligman. All right.
Maganda yung style nila.
PK says, wow, congrats, Micah. I'd be 100% for fishing for pusit while soaking the nets. We usually do it, but this time of year out there, there's no pusit generally. Now, you're going to see here coming up. When's pusit season? November? November, December? Summertime? Summertime. So maybe beginning of the year. Anyway, I think maybe January, February. But you're going to see when they start, the ocean's lit up with lights. Everybody's out there pusit jigging. So, and we'll be there too. We will fix my father-in-law's small boat. It's better to jig off the small boat. But the big one's okay if we're going to go far. But generally, we just go right here, just close by.
They're a cheetah. From
Papa, what do you want our cup?
Yeah, I will wait to make the cookies. Dira says hi from Mukilteo, Washington. Hello, Dira. Welcome back to our chat again.
What do you want my car?
later.
Yeah, we'll try to wash your car later, son. I think I caught up with everybody. It didn't take me long. You guys had a lot of comments there, and I got way behind. Yak, yak, yak. And so we'll go back to the projects they're doing. We're going to put gutters on the beach house. We're going to finish up the bathroom, the CR area, comfort room, where it's completely enclosed. so nobody can look from the top, the loft room. We did the loft room yesterday. A lot of you haven't seen it. Hannah, wait a second. I'm going to show you the beach house. Just hang in there. We're going to run right down to the beach house.
Hannah said, oh, her, it's not good doing
Mommy, go with you.
Just wait a second. Yeah, you can go, son. We're going to run down here.
I'm walking.
Come on, let's walk. I don't even have my shoes. My shoes are in the back. I'm going to go down here barefoot, as I should be doing anyway. Hold on, guys. Okay, try again. Try to get everybody back here again. Dang it. Dang it, dang it. No signal. Are we? Oh, hello. Says I'm live. We're back. Okay, Hannah, we're back. All right. Oh, my father-in-law is cleaning the boat, scrubbing the boat. I was just talking about that yesterday on one of my videos I was making. So or maybe I said it last night as we were leaving on my live feed, but we're scrubbing the boat right now. And you guys can see we got this all varnished. All the bottom area here is varnished. All the painting, we're going to do another coat of painting on this to make it more white. But the painting, it soaks into this Hawaiian very good, very fast. And they're finishing up the cement work now around the comfort room. And then we're going to put the Hardy Flex on top to enclose the room. We got to put a small window here inside. So that's what they're doing. It's almost done, son. You see that? It's nice, huh? You go up. You want to go up the ladder? Go up there. Go up the loft room. Go.
Help me get down.
I'll help you get down. You go. Climb up. You're going to climb down the same way. Same way you get up, you come down. Go ahead. He's not yet familiar enough with ladders. Going up. Hold on. You got it. Keep going. Keep going.
No lie.
No, you like. Get up there. I'm going with you. I'm going with you. You first. I'm going to hold you here. We're going up. Okay. Let's go. Yeah. Nikki, that's awesome. Yeah. I was talking to Scott. He's already ordered that mini for me at $2.99. And he sent it to David Jessup's house in San Jose is where it's going. He changed the order to go to his house. David Jessup's going to bring it on November 19th, guys. So I got a Starlink Mini coming.
Papa, no peeking.
If somebody wants to buy a backup and bring it, I'll pay you for it. That way I'll have two, but...
I need to take a bus to the ocean because...
Sure, go. Go. You go now. It's beautiful. Papong's on the boat right now. You go. Take your shirt off. Okay, leave it on then. Take your shoes. Don't take your slippers. You'll lose them on the beach.
Okay.
I know you leave them in the water and then the ocean comes and takes them away. Nikki, take up a fund. Nah, I'm okay, Nikki. I have one coming already. Thank you so much. And we'll be using it a lot when we get it to show you guys a lot of what's going on.
Papa, want you take my sleeper up?
Yeah, I will. When we go. You go take a bath. Go ahead. He's going to go...
Swimming.
PK says, I'm glad I got my Starlink Mini the other day. I think they're awesome as hell. I mean, that's really, really nice. I don't know why you couldn't use a regular Starlink other than power requirements, but you can buy inverters for them. You can convert the power from 12 volt to 48 volt DC. If they take 48 volt DC to power them up, you could put them on your car. You'd think you'd be able to put them on your car. They're just a Starlink is should be a mobile anyway. But I don't think they would shut it down. Let's go try the ocean, guys. And yeah, a regular Starlink is much, much bigger. But I mean, if you were going to travel somewhere, I don't see why you couldn't put a... There's MJ swimming. I don't know why you couldn't put a regular Starlink in your automobile and power it up, and probably would work just fine being mobile or fixed on your rooftop. I don't know why it would be any different. It receives satellite signal. But anyway, the Mini's going to be here pretty soon. And we're going to do like we did before. We'll put it on the boat. We'll have it transmitting. We'll be using it for a lot of things we're going to do. Double angle for parties. You know, we can hook up different phones for parties, do like a live feed together. Split the party view. We're going to do go out here and do some pusit fishing like we were talking about earlier. A lot of boats out here today. So our boat's looking good. He's getting the bottom all scrubbed, the orange on the bottom. It gets a lot of algae really fast here. So anyway, the beach is looking good. Yeah, the regular was 300, if not more. Yeah, and it's much bigger. I have the regular. I have the Gen 2, the older version. I got it when it first came out. It was like 19,000 pesos. And now they raised the price up for that. It was about the same, about $299. Now they've raised up the price to, for the Mini here is 33,000 pesos, $700. And the regular Starlink is not much cheaper, like 25,000 pesos. So, did you guys get to see everything there on the loft room? Yeah, you can get that adapter, PK, that you can adapt the power tool battery to it, the 18 volt or 12 volt. You can. I think MJ was afraid to go up in the top. He's afraid to go up the ladder right now, but I'll take him up there. He'll like it once he gets used to climbing up and down the ladder. We're going to put a regular wooden ladder that they can climb up. So yeah, the loft room is looking good. We're going to varnish all of that as well. That's going to get the same varnish as you see on the shelves here, on the benches here. So it's going to look nice when we're done. You know, it takes almost as long to build this as it is to build a regular house. It's got all the amenities. We're just not putting in windows. We have windows. These are our windows, you know. So the this shack, other than the flooding that came in here, because what happened on the roadway mud had flooded completely. Keep my eye on him. There's the pop on. Okay. The roadway here flooded, and the water all came right here, right where his car is. That's MJ's little Audi, convertible Audi. He rode it to school today. It definitely needs some work. What's he doing here? His engine's coming out. Okay, put down the engine hood. Anyway, he's got forward and reverse. His battery's about half charged. I got to recharge it today. But somebody gave him this little car. It didn't work. And then we repaired the electrical card. I soldered that. Had a solder run burnt on it, and I fixed that. It's working now. And then yesterday, I think Nonong oiled up all the shafts of the motors and stuff and made it go faster. So it's doing okay. So I got to cut these trees down. But what was happening is the water was filling up the roadway here, and it came right here, okay, through this where I'm walking. Because the water comes down there. That's a waterway. Right here is all the waterway coming down. Over here, because the lady won't unblock my drain up there, I built a wall going all the way down and forced the water to stay on her land because it was coming down here into my uncle's property. So I forced the water from the mountain up there to come down her land because she blocked my drain. The water drain is designed to let the water come here down this walkway, but she blocked the drain up there. The drain box behind my wall that feeds the water down to my drain, that's also behind the wall is my land. She's like thinking that since I put a wall, it belongs to her. Hey, get out of my cherry tree. Don't go hitting my cherries with a stick. Okay? They're not ripe yet, son. Okay? They're green. They're not ripe. You guys stay out of that tree. They're trying to knock the green cherries out of the cherry tree. Here. You see all the green cherries? They're not ripe. There's lots hanging here. They're no good. They're green still. They're sour as can be. These kids walk down from the school, elementary school, come down through my yard, and I've already talked to the principal and the teachers and the kids before. If they come through here and they knock down my fruit, I'm going to lock my gate at the school, and I'm going to lock my gate here, and they won't come through no more. This won't be a common walkway for them. But anyway, I don't think we're going to get many apples this year, guys. These apple trees you see here, I think they're not going to produce because the storm knocked all the flowers off. There was tons of flowers up there. And I bet I probably won't even get 50 apples this year. We'll see. Usually by June, or actually April, May, star apples are ready to pick. Now, the storm did a number on us. A typhoon that came through. We still haven't got it all cleaned up. Anyways, this is freedom, guys. Beautiful out here. If you have a house, you do an antenna like I have there. You put an antenna up like that, And that's what they're using for JM Peso Wi-Fi repeater. They receive and repeat out to send the signal through the village. And they're using my antenna. I allowed them to use my antenna if they give me free Wi-Fi. And I have my own Starlink. So it's good to have a backup. But their system's not really a backup. My Starlink's the backup. The JM Peso's no good. It's always failing. So another project coming up, guys, is going to be this house right behind me here. This shed here. This has been my, it's what I call my slicer shed, because I built a wood table right here. This wood table you see that the engine's sitting on, the engine goes down here, okay? Then you have these big belts that go to it that drive an 18-inch saw blade that sits right there in the middle. And the what happened is a guy wanted to borrow my bearing block and my 18-inch saw blade to use it in Kalampang. He never brought it back. Psh, he still got it. I got to get it back so I can put my table saw back in operation. But I haven't really missed it, and we haven't really used it. And probably 2 years haven't used it in a long time. So my thought is rip that out. That's cemented in the ground. I'm thinking to rip this out. And I want to take all the bikes out of here and quad, everything, all the trash out of here, get rid of it. I want to cement the floor here. I want to build this up and make a guest home right here. I have a well right there for water. I have power coming down here. I got power right there in the middle there, a light. I can put outlets here for my solar, run power down here. And I'm going to run power from my house down to this shed. From this shed, I'm going to go out past that shed or over to that tree that got knocked down. Then I'm gonna go to my beach house. I'm gonna put outlets there for charging phones. And I'm gonna put lighting there. It's gonna be nice. I'm gonna set it up nice, and I'm gonna make it so you can see it easily from the ocean when you're coming in. So that'll all be good. So this is gonna be converted into some type of guest house. It's a 12 by 20 feet, 12 feet by 20 feet. So it'll be a nice guest house when we're done. We're going to probably take off all the roofing, all the entire thing up here, and replace it all with colored roofing. Make it a livable guest house. So that'll be coming up pretty soon. This one probably going to get tore down if nobody wants to fix the roof. It's got logs on it and stuff. But it's got the NEPA roof, and you can see the branches laying up on it. Nobody's even pulled the branches down. Unbelievable. I didn't think to look up there until just now. I'm sitting here talking to you guys. That needs to come down. I should get this help over here, these boys, to pull these branches down. This is a septic right here with this cemented septic tank. I don't know whose roofing that is. But all of this gets, all this is going to get burnt right here. This big pile we're going to burn. But boy, it's got a lot of trash up there. Why don't you sweep that down, John? Get a broom and clean all the branches off this. Maybe you can get up over on the backside here and sweep it down, clean it. It's nasty. Give you something to do. Look at all the big branches up there. Maybe you can go on the other side and pull them down and clean the leaves off. Otherwise, it's just going to rot this thing away. Hello, Micah. Micah, one of our neighbors in the village, she's all happy, swinging her arms, must be happy. Anyway, go down here and check on MJ. See what's happening. We got a lot of little projects, you guys, talking about the projects. Fishing last night was okay. About 7 kilos total. Not the best, but I think tonight. How'd they do in Kinyan and Dutai, Bim?
What?
How'd Kinyan and Dutai do for fish?
Fish?
No fish?
1 kilo, 3 kilo, 4
Oh.
kilo.
So we did as good as them.
No good.
No good last night. Nobody, huh? So they were inside, outside, and near us, and nothing. But nobody got fish.
No fish.
I think right here, right along the beach tonight. We don't have to go nowhere. Save fuel. Takes 1 cup of diesel to go right here. And we got 15 kilos the other night.
Brown net.
Brown net?
Yeah. Kalumpang.
Oh, bulao?
Yeah.
You guys want to do that? You want to change, go brown net? I got the net there in the shed.
No Captain. No Captain Mikaela.
Oh, Papang. Let me ask Papang if he wants to do brown net in Kalampang.
Kalumpang, 200 kilos daw.
200? Wow. Well, we're doing the wrong fishing then. We need to get the brown net on. 200 kilos. Okay, very good. My father-in-law's busy. I'll talk to him later about it. I want to see what these boys are doing. They're helping to clean the boat too. Scrubbing the boat with their hands. Yeah, I'll talk to him later about it. Michael is looking good though. I want to get the Queen Charm out, the big boat. We're going to get it out. We're going to do some changes to it. That's another upcoming project. It's on the beach right now. I'm going to pull out the engines that are in it. Bim Bim's going to start them today and make sure they're running good still. You're going to start the engines on the Queen Charm, Bim? Okay, awesome. We're going to end up pulling that. Eventually, we're going to pull those two engines. We're going to take a big 45 horsepower engine I've got in my other motorcycle shed there. And we're going to change to 45 horsepower and a 20 horsepower. That'll be the two engines that we're going to run in that Queen Charm. Huh? 20 and the 45. I think that's plenty. Yeah. So we're gonna be changing the engine. Got a guy who's gonna get me a transmission, electric starter for the Queen Charm engine. I don't know if I can even show it to you guys. It's up in the other shed up here. It's been sitting up here for 2 years. It still turns over fine, but you know, these diesel engines, they're hard to kill. They're good engines. They and it's another thing they got to do today. I told them when they get done down there on the CR, they need to cement this walkway. They did a little bit up here. I had a pipe exposed right here, and they cemented over the hole where the pipe was. So we still got to do this side. All these cracks we need to fill with cement and make it stronger because we drive the Chariot down here all the time with heavy loads. And we're going to be using it a lot more. You see this, how bad that got. We got to get this all filled in with cement, all of this. So that's what the guys are going to do. They're going to come up here, they'll mix up the cement and smooth it out on there. we moved the cement up to here because it got down there. It never gets wet here. Okay, sorry about my live feed. Lost my live there. Daily rider. It's a Kawasaki 400, and this is the Honda Beat we bought from Micah. And Charm learned how to ride it, so now Charm's riding it. She knows how. So anyway, this is a Suzuki Raider. I'm going to fix that one, let that be out one day. Or I told her we might buy her a Honda Navi. There's a new bike out called the Honda Navi. It's kind of cool. I like that bike. Let's switch here, guys. Anyway, I'm going to run back in here, take all these cups and there's a mess everywhere. There's so much going on around here. Guys, you can't keep up with everything, I'll tell you. That's why people want to come here and buy a huge property. Never mind. You're going to have a tough time keeping up with it all. She died? Yeah? So what's the deal? They're still going to sell the lot? They need money, I'm sure. Shit. Ah, well. Well, I guess that's more bad news. The owner of the lot that we were going to purchase over here for David Jessup, the owner just died. So, yep. Silver Collector, we will be knocking that out with a jackhammer down to the dirt again and remixing gravel and cement and putting it in. That was the problem, is they made the cement so thin. They made it very, very thin, only about maybe 2 inches, inch and a half, 2 inches. That's how thick the cement is. Crappy job, very crappy job they did. It was my sister-in-law that did it. She wanted a driveway up to her house to walk instead of walking in the mud. I had it going to I had an area coming just to my shed, so she wanted to widen it. We widened it to 4 feet wide enough for the Chariot, make it good for everybody, and we built a bridge there, and now the cement's cracking. It's been there about, I don't know, maybe 3 years. So it served its purpose for 3 years. But we'll help these guys fix it right for us. Yeah, PK, 38 hectares. So we got to talk to the daughter. Charm needs to get with the daughter. And because we're already setting up for the money situation. But if for some reason it doesn't come through, so be it. It wasn't meant to be, you know. And there's a lot of land here, big plots of land. That we'll find him another big plot of land, very similar, and somebody will sell it, and he'll probably save money. This is a huge lot. He probably doesn't need something so huge, but that's what he wanted, and we were going to get it for him. And because of the money delay to get money here, because of the banking system, anytime you go to send large amounts of money, you got to have special forms and everything. They want everything. Leyte is off to the south. Masbate Island. We're right in the middle. If you look from Leyte and you look over towards Cebu, when you see where Masbate is from Leyte, Masbate is the next big island. Ticao Island, Masbate Island, before you get to Cebu. It's in the middle. Cebu is down here, Masbate is here, Leyte is over here. But yeah, PK, there's lots of other options. I hate the fact that this one would be lost, and we're going to try our very best to still acquire it for him. But I told him, you know, when he got put in the hospital, that's when it really screwed everything up. He was working with the bank to get the money here. If he had not been in the hospital, we would have got the Annex K to them. Even my bank just contacted me and says, please send over the form Annex K. And we will finish our end of the processing here for the Bank of Central Philippines, right? Because the money is already allocated from his bank pending, but it can't come here until BSP is taken care of. So I sent the form to him. He has the form on his phone. Somebody's supposed to bring his laptop yesterday afternoon, and now he's back in under the needle again. So, damn. Now he's in surgery again. So until he can get out and talk to us, probably a pretty big loss, you know. We may not get this land. But that was all in the work. We've been working with him for a couple of weeks on this, and this whole accident he had, getting stabbed, just put the screws to everything. So nothing's peaches and cream, you know. You just roll with the punches, move on. Where'd the calamari go? Oh,
Still cooking.
cooking more.
Mars, nagkuha mo ko na yung calamari.
No, I saw it come on the table and it walked
Nice.
down. It looks like onion rings, guys.
Yeah.
It's fried calamari. I just won't eat the hot ones. Look at this. You guys, I gotta teach you guys how to make tartar sauce. You don't know how to make tartar sauce.
You have sauce there.
Huh?
Sauce for buffalo wings.
No. Tartar sauce. It's made, that's what I mean, you don't know.
Mayonnaise.
It's made with mayo and
We don't
pickle
have
relish.
mayonnaise.
And
I
relish.
know how to make that, but we don't have mayonnaise.
Okay, we're gonna start keeping it here. We'll start getting some.
Ano?
Yeah, PK, that sucks. But anyway, silver, I think corn does pretty well here. We've got guys around here that grow corn all the time and sell corn. So definitely we'll be able to get corn growing here, and that's what David Jessup wanted. He's gonna buy a tractor and farm corn. He wants to raise cows, pigs, chickens, goats. He said something about a few geese. Geese are okay, but geese and ducks are just not ideal. Geese are good as watchdogs, but they'll watch you too. They'll be trying to attack you as the owner. I know, I used to have geese. But I don't think geese are a good thing, really. But yeah, rabbits, a few chickens, that's good to eat too. You want to set yourselves up, guys. If you're going to come to the Philippines, set yourself up to be sustainable, because we don't know what's going to happen. And yeah, you need corn to make feed for the chickens and the pigs. Exactly. And that was the plan. He's going to get 4 horses. He wants to have 4 horses. And he wants quarter horses. He doesn't want the little ponies over here. He wants real horses. So he wants 4 horses. He wants a bunch of cows and 38 hectares. And it's a lot of grazing land. Would have been perfect. But if we lose this one, if the lady won't sell it, her mother died now. And one of the things the mother or the owner was trying to do, or the daughter of the owner was trying to do, was she was pushing us really hard because her mother should have probably been in a hospital a week or 2 weeks before she went. And they had no money. They don't want to put her in a hospital and have no money to take her out or to take care of her. And so they didn't put her in a hospital. Kept her at home until she got really bad. Then they hospitalized her, and now she passed. Only a week later, she's dead. So now we got to figure out what's going on, because now the land reverts to the siblings. Okay? How many children are there? 2? Okay, well, this is the deal. There's 2 siblings. The lady may want to sell, but maybe the brother doesn't. If that's the case, she can sell 19 hectares. Okay? They can split the lot. And David can buy half the lot from the daughter. We'll see what they want. You need to, after the mother's thing is done, when you can open dialogue again, open it. And by then, maybe the money will be here. Who knows? Yeah, I hate geese too. They do that. They're wicked little creatures, you know. And especially when they start laying eggs, they get really defensive, and they come right at you and hit you hard. They bite like a dog, you know, pretty hard. Geese are pretty wicked, and they can whack you with their wings pretty hard too. I used to raise them. But that was the plan for that, and now you guys know firsthand what's going on. What you heard down there, we're talking about 200 kilos of mackerel, Spanish mackerel, bulao. And they're catching it down off Kalampong. John, we need to go brown net fishing. Yeah. See, the brown net fishing is a little bit different deployment. You deploy the brown net by hand, not let the boat pull it out. You have, like in this case of the boat, you normally have 4 people go, right? 2 people are paddling the boat backwards, and you're letting the brown net out through the front, because your net's all in the front of the boat. So you hand pay it out through the front. It's 12 meters from surface down. Okay? 12 meters from the surface down. That's how tall the net is. So you have to hand deploy it. And it takes time. You got 2 guys paddling big oars, paddling backwards. Or in the case I did, I made this, I wanted to put a trolling motor on. You could just give it power, let up, give it power, let up, give it power, let up, like that as they're deploying the net. So you can deploy it slowly. I haven't bought a trolling motor yet. I know they have some nice ones in the U.S. I may end up asking somebody there to buy me one and send it here. Maybe David Jessup can do that. I hadn't even thought of that, because we haven't gone brown net fishing since last year. It's an annual thing. You only go for a few, like a month or 2 months, and then there's no more fish there. Then you catch them with white net. And for some reason, when you catch with brown net, the buyers don't want to give you, when you come in with 200 kilos, they don't want to give you top dollar. They want to give you 20 pesos less per kilo. And the reason is because you bring in a larger quantity and they can make more money on it. They claim like, oh, the brown net fishing is not as good as the white net. We prefer the fish caught in the white net. Give me a break. A catch is a catch. They're still fresh, live fish, you know, fresh, good fish. So anyway. I had to try it. I'm just sitting here holding this calamari in my hand. Yep, it is a nice spot for the guest house. Let me catch up on all your feeds now. Okay, handle it, I know that. Okay. Looks great coming together and then get 2 adapters. Be able to put 2 5-amp-hour batteries on it in parallel. Give me 6 hours of runtime. You don't need that, PK. You can just get a 12-amp-hour battery. They're cheap. The one that MJ right now has on his car is a 12-amp-hour battery. It's lead acid. So it's good. You just hook 2 clips on it and plug it into the Starlink. That's one single battery. It's I think about this big, maybe 10 inches long. It's about maybe 4 inches high and about 10 inches long and about 3 inches wide. Very easy to carry too. You just take 2 alligator clips or 2 clamps, regular black and red clamps you can buy for a battery. You put those on, hook it to your wire, plug it right in your Starlink, you're good to go. But that one lasted James and Karen a 9 amp hour battery lasted him 4 hours. A 12 amp hour battery might last you 6 hours. But I forgot how many amp hours it's using per hour, how much power it's using per hour. So they recommend something with greater than 100 watts. So that's what I would do instead of buying two 5 amp batteries, putting them in together. Just buy a 12 amp hour battery, just as cheap, same price. Silver Collector finally cut alive. Thank you for watching all of my videos and stuff, Silver Collector. Much appreciated. What is your first name? And where are you from? Are you here in the Philippines? Are you actually, or are you in South Leyte? I saw your comment earlier about that. Let's see. I'm guessing you're already in the Philippines. But Silver Collector, let me give you an idea there for your feed for your chickens and your pigs. Okay. Around here, where I live especially, there's tons of grass. Tons of grass. If you tell the local people around there that you'll give them 10 pesos per kilo for grass, the big sacks, they can fill them up full of grass and bring them to you, and you just run them through your pelletizer, you can just about go from grass to pellet really easily. You throw in a little fish meal, you throw in a little corn into the pelletizer, just a little handful while the grass is going through, making pellets, and you're going to have a great feed for your bad boy and for your chickens without having to go too far to get everything for it. Huh? Yeah, bring me one too. Huh? Half? Okay. Nice. Wow, you girls are starting early. What's up with that? Celebrating what? Are you celebrating Micah? Micah's winning the contest. Yeah, geese RPK. Super mean. I was on a picnic with my mom when I was a little kid and got swarmed by 100 geese trying to steal my sandwich. Wow. No wonder you hate them so badly. That's funny. Yeah, PK, that's why I said, you say you have a little electric trolling, well, bring it with you. Certainly, definitely bring that. Good night, Nikki. Take care. Thanks for coming in. Much appreciated. We'll, Nikki and Evans, we'll talk to you soon. I'll do a little bit more live feed. I may go live again tonight. I just wanted to do one today to catch you up on David Jessup, and I'm still on here. I'll be getting off here shortly. Shane, America, but my girl's in the Philippines. Okay, well that happens a lot. Is she your girlfriend or your wife? Good night, Nikki. Yeah. The machine, you can get the small ones here. They're not so great. The small ones, if you want to do a big machine, I have a source for it. Better machines out of China. I do have a good source for those machines. They're pretty hardy. But if you buy the cheap ones here on Shopee, I can't guarantee how long they're going to last you. She's your fiance. Okay. Very good. This is my wife right here. Silver Collector. Oh, not that one. Sorry, the one behind me. This is my wife here. This is Charm. Charm and I got married in 2013. Wow, they're all gone. I better eat mine. They're about to grab mine too. Will be your wife this summer. Beautiful. Thank you. That's mine. How long you been dating, Silver? It sounds like you already got everything going on in Southern Leyte. Cheers, guys. My wife brought it to me. Thank you, Silver. Good. So I followed you since I saw you on James and Karen's video. Well, thank you very much for following us and staying with us. I know I can be boring at times, but I don't know if I'm as boring as Ray, but I'll try not to be. Beautiful. So you guys got it going on. You already know what you want. You already got it going on. BK says, where's mine? I want to celebrate too. BK, I thought you made a couple gallons the other day. I wish I had your talents to make it. I wouldn't be buying it in bottles. It's a lot cheaper to make it. PK says, Ray, shots fired. Ray's coming over here, guys. I like to pick on Ray. He likes to lay in the hammock. And I got the hammock waiting for
Are you
him.
watching?
So,
He's watching?
no, he's not watching. He can come watch the live feed. He'll see it. He knows I'm joking with him. But I watch him, especially when he goes to the window to smoke his cigarettes. It really gets boring then. John Drake says, Mike, you're like a human library. You got so much going on. We have a lot going on, guys. And what you're going to get to see real soon is that Charm and I are going to Manila. And I hate Manila like a passion. Okay, I can't stand Manila. But we have a house over there in Cavite. So this stupid phone. Why does, I wonder if I can tighten that up. The inside of the turn thing in the back is loose, about a 1/4 inch. I need to find some way to snug that up so that when you turn the phone, it stays fixed in that one spot. But again, it's made in China, so. He says, I ran out of ginger beers. So I gave a gallon to my cousin. Wow. Silver Collector says, you think you made that? Oops. I don't know what happened to your comment. I was just getting ready to read it, and you deleted it. Something about a bigger fish. But anyway, there's no bigger fish here that we have, that we've been able to catch. Most of the time, you have to have big net with big holes to catch big fish. We got the little small 1-inch diameter, 1-inch square holes. So you don't catch a lot of fish. With what we got, we catch only small fish. But Charm and I are going Saturday. So we're going to do the ferry ride, trip to Masbate City. Don't know that I can even hold a live going there because I know we can't, not without a mini. There are some bigger fish, spearfishing. Guys do that. They do catch a little bit bigger, but you have to go to different areas. And right here where we live is mostly small fish. You know, the biggest I've seen here, I think, was probably maybe 30 pounds. Look like big groupers. I saw some of those here. Those are probably the biggest we can get here.
Wala ganit kasi fry. Di mama?
For sharks.
Sa nakabilog. Di mama. Dapat din bakal kaya ginamit mo talaga.
We have a way we do shark fishing too. Yeah, we'll definitely try the Philippines. Yeah, it's a good idea. You can get some big fish here. Now the black tip reef sharks are out here on the reefs, and you can get those guys too. And those can get big, and they're fighters. What we do with them,
Nambalan na kasi ko sa na ano eh.
we take styrofoam, square piece of styrofoam. We tie our nylon line around it, like a 170 test nylon, or 45 is bigger, 90 or 170. Then we put big stainless steel hooks. We take the propellers, the stainless steel propellers we have, when they break, we take those and we have them make fish hooks out of them. Okay, guys are good at that. They cut them and they make fish hooks out of them. Then we take those big fish hooks and we tie them to our nylon. You bait them with a whole fish, and then you make a noise in the water that sounds like a dynamite going off. And that brings the sharks, because they associate boom in the water with fish. You already know that sound. Because people used to do a lot of dynamite fishing in the Philippines. And somehow it's inherent to the sharks, they know it now. And so when you make a sound like a pop in the water, sound like a dynamite or explosion going off, you drop all your buoys, your styrofoam, just take the hook, loosen it all, throw it in the water, drop the styrofoam, let it go, and let it float. And you just drive your boat a little bit, drive your boat a little bit, drop around the reef. And then before you know it, you see that styrofoam shooting across the water, trying to go under, and it's pretty big size, right? So it's hard for that shark to submerge that styrofoam. It may go under for a minute, but it always comes back up. So you let him fight a little bit, and then you just take your boat and paddle over to it or drive over to it, snag your line, and then you hand line it in. And we hand line 4. If you look through my videos, you'll find it. You'll find the shark fishing video where we hand line 4 big sharks, nice sharks, 3 foot and bigger, into the boat. And the shark soup, the shark steaks are delicious, guys. When you slice them up and you make nice thick steaks out of it, to me it's better than a tuna steak, you know? So we have that over here. There's a place I want to, I'm going to get the Navionics on my phone again. I know where the reef is in general, but not having a way to see it under the water without searching with the fish finder, which I don't want to play games back and forth across the water. I want to look on Navionics, find that coral reef, and just go right to it. I'll be able to drive right to it and find it. I know where the black tip reef sharks are. So, and they don't really hunt them too much here. We went one day and got them, but we haven't really gone back. We haven't gone back since. So that's a year and a half ago. I'm sure there's more there. Wow. These are good.
Crispy fried.
Wow. What they used on the Pusit, PK, you guys, when you're making fried calamari, they used chicken fry batter. Wow, it's good. Tell your wife to get chicken fry. The pack they always buy for frying chicken. You get that and you dip your calamari in that, in egg, and then the chicken fry. And that's what this is. Look at this. Chicken fry calamari. Wow. Scrumptious. So delicious. Anyway, what else is going on? The weather. Blue sky, partly cloudy, 85 degrees, hot. This is winter season, guys. Like I tell people, we have 2 seasons here. We have hot and wet, and we have hot and dry. It's hot and wet this time of year. But look at this beautiful sky, guys. Look at this. The other thing I love about living here, guys, is the vast amount of trees I have. Mango trees. This is a avocado tree I grew from a seed right there, that big one. Avocado right here. Jackfruit, Blanca. This is calamansi. That's Habano trees, another big mango behind it. The trees here, guys, grow like crazy. I've got 23 different fruits on this property. Okay, I have gabi, I have peppers growing, okra. I've got a bunch of seedlings there. I have avocado and atis. I've got calamansi. I've got pomelo seedlings. I got a bunch of seedlings. Calamansi seedlings, lemon seedlings, guava. This one here is cotton. This is a cotton tree. Okay, it grows up and it puts out these big pods, and inside the pods is white cotton. You take all the seeds out, you make your cotton pillows from that. Makes beautiful pillows. This is guava here. Those are avocados there, the big leaves. This is guiabano right here. So, and I've got calamansi growing here, peppers here. You see all the red hot chili peppers. A lot of you guys like these. I recommend keeping at least a couple of plants around in your yard for your girlfriends, for eating chicken, like Mang Inasal and stuff. But you see all the seedlings I have here. These are guiabano also, these 2. So these 2 are going to stay here. Once they go up a little higher, they start getting more sun, then we're going to start seeing them grow flowers. So they're young. They're very young still. This is calamansi. Be careful around these calamansis, guys. You see what's on the trunks? You see these spikes? What is that? An inch long spikes? All the way up the tree. And all the way up on the branches too. Okay, so you got to be careful when you're getting your calamansi. See, the spikes here, here, here. Okay, then the spike here. Oh, that's a branch. And then after that, there's no more spikes on them. Not big spikes. They become little spikes. So just be careful when you're dealing with your. No, there's no spikes on the ends. Okay, it's just on the main branch areas. Very good. This is my daughter Ella. Multiplication. Awesome. You're doing good. Whose bike is this? Ah, okay. Budong's bike. There's my extra fishing nets, guys. Yeah. Cotton leaves look like weeds. Yeah, it looks like it, but it's not. Silver said, we just planted 100 coconut trees on one of our properties. 10-year investment. Actually, if you planted the big ones, I wouldn't have. But in the dwarf, you get fruit in 3 to 5 years. Okay, I've got dwarf right here, and they're much, much faster, and they produce just as much fruit. So you're talking 3 to 5 years, you start making money instead of 10. The tall trees take forever to make fruit. The medium size and tall trees take, 8 years, 10 years. But if you get if you just get the short dwarf trees, you're better off. If you planted the tall ones, I'd rip them out. Seriously, I just, they don't cost much. They're like 25 pesos per tree. It's not 70. Yeah, Silver, no chemtrails here, buddy. I usually make, PK, I usually mix my own batter and stuff for frying, but sometimes a pre-made mix is good. Yeah, this chicken fry stuff is pretty darn good. In Wisconsin, it's 33 at night, 55 to 60 during the day. Comfortable. Cold at night, but comfortable in daytime. But, John, I don't want to be there. Winter here, the coldest it gets here, wintertime, where I live, maybe 75 to 77, like that. I think the coldest is around 26 or 27 degrees Celsius will be the coldest on a very cold day. The rest of the time it's hot. That's why I say there's only 2 seasons here. It's hot and rainy, or it's hot and dry. That's it. All year round. Look at all these guys off my feed here. Okay, somebody's ringing the doorbell. Probably to buy ice. But the cotton tree, yeah, it looked like a weed, but no, that's cotton leaves. I planted those myself. I've got about 4 trees growing now, and the one in the front yard I'm going to move because it gets big. It's a tall tree, maybe 30 feet or bigger tall. They get really big. So yeah, the calamansi, you have to watch out for the spikes though. The other thing is the mulberry, guys. If you don't have mulberry growing over there, Silver, get mulberry growing. And if you're having a hard time to finding a mulberry, you're welcome to come here. I'll give you many cuttings as you want. And you can plant them all. The cuttings, you just cut them and they grow. This is mulberry right here. See how big the tree is? And it's not old. It produces fruit, but the problem I have is all the kids come out here and they get the fruit before I do. By the time I walk out here and look around, there's never anything left. I don't see any fruit. Wow. And they got patola vines coming from the neighbors growing into my yard. Wow. Out here, they've got patola coming over the wall here and growing into my mulberry tree. Look at this. This is patola going into my shed, under my gazebo. This is patola. It's a fruit, or it's a vegetable. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hook it right here on the wire. Let it go down the wire somewhere. I don't want it to go into my, well, I certainly don't want it to go into my pine tree either. This is my pine tree I grew from a baby. I'm showing the wrong way. Sorry, guys. This is my pine tree. I grew it from a baby. It's still growing, still doing good. This is, and it's going to start producing fruit. I'm going to show you what it looks like. It's a little heart that comes up vertical like this, and it have little flowers that come up, It'll make little yellow bananas about 3 inches long. Little bananas are going to come from this. It's an ornamental banana. And it's got its baby right here growing next to it. So when the mama dies, just like a raspberry, you just cut her down and the baby will grow and make another baby. And they just keep reproducing in this bucket I got here. I've had them living here for maybe 4 or 5 years. But there's her heart coming right now. Beautiful. She's going to be putting some bananas out. Avocado is going to get moved. Guayabano. This is lemon right here. This is lemon. You see the caterpillars been eating up all the leaves on it? Oh, sorry, no, this is pomelo. The double leaf like this has a little leaf and then a bigger leaf. That's pomelo. It's like grapefruit, guys. This one, it's a grapefruit. Okay, this is lemon. Okay, single leaf. That's a lemon. I put all these here. These vines are pomelo from the neighbor. Somebody cut them, and now they're just hanging here dead. Here, I've got some more plants here, calamansies. I got these. I was growing these, and this is a pomelo. I wanted to give this to Maxana over in Pilar. I put him out here for him, and he was supposed to come get him. He never did. This is another avocado, like a double out of the seed. This is avocado here, getting big. I need to get this out of here. It's too big for the front yard. I don't want to grow another avocado here. I've got enough up here right now. These are mango. They can go away. The garbage. Indian mango. These are avocado babies. I told you guys how to grow avocados, okay? I'm going to tell a silver collector, if you don't know how to grow avocado, I'm going to tell you how. The easy way, okay? And it's not by sticking toothpicks in your avocado, like your mama used to teach you. Yeah, I have tons of bananas too. A lot of bananas. Bananas are good to have. You get as many varieties from people as you can. Try to get as many varieties of bananas as you can to put on your property. They're really good. This from the small ones all the way to the real big ones. I had one tree out here that produced a banana that was about this big around. It would come out of the stalk. It didn't even drop a heart. It came out of the stalk. It was a huge banana. I'd never seen anything like it before. I have one tree out there, and then after it got big, right next to my driveway, we cut it down. I think I got a baby out there still. I'll see when it gets big and starts producing. But when you do bananas, the way I do it, Silver, if you're not good with planting right now, you'll get better. But the way I do banana is, your mother comes up, the main plant comes up, and then you'll start seeing babies come up around. Okay. When the mother drops her heart, then you want to take all but one baby. If she has 3, you take 2. Okay. From there, and you move them to another location. And usually there could be anywhere from 3 feet high up to 4 or 5 feet, 6 feet high. Okay. Take all the babies except for one. Leave one. Then once the mama's heart drops, all the bananas come out. When the first banana turns yellow, starts to turn yellow, you'll see the brown in the bottom of the banana has come off on most of them. Then you want to go ahead and cut the banana bunch down and then hang it upside down. So where you cut is up, and they'll just hang. And then, just every day or other day, you're going to be getting, a kilo of bananas to eat off of it until you eat the whole bunch down. But so bananas, that's the way to do banana. For avocado, how to plant them is, don't put them in the water like your mama tried to teach you, okay? Take your avocado seed. It's got a flat side, the big side at the bottom, and then it goes to a point, okay? Your avocado seed's like that. So what you want to do is you want to put the flat part, get a 1 gallon black seedling bag, bury the pit down inside so that you only have about 3/4 of an inch of dirt above the pit. Okay? Just cover it as 3/4 of an inch above it. And leave it. Water it well. If the dirt goes down, add a little bit more dirt. Then water it well, and I'm going to show you what you get out of this. This is the way to do avocados. I used to think you had to do it in a toothpick crap too. Maybe that's a USA way, but that's not the right way. put the avocado, the better way is put them right in the ground in a good mulch soil. Put them right in the ground, okay, and let them grow like I did out in the front yard. Those are all planted right in the ground. But I'm going to show you this, okay? All of these you see, well, there's a couple of jackfruit here, seedling, but the rest of these down to there's one more, all of these are avocado, and this is a double row. See if I can show you without losing my feed. These are all seedling bags full of avocado. Getting on a few now. Leaves are looking good. Bugs eating them. These are all avocado trees out here. Seedling bags. So I recommend you do like I did. Put them in seedling bags so you can put them where you want on the property. You never have to remove it from the seedling bag. All you got to do... I should sing in here. Ay, 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 ay. Hey, how am I going to talk? Terrible, lady, terrible. No, I'm not going to go in the room. Oh, give me a minute, guys. We'll go outside, talk under the banana tree. Oh, don't forget my mule. Terrible. Come in here and take my space. Whoops. She's just another woman in love. Yeah, we know. Let's get out of here, guys. Keep my feet going for a little bit longer for you guys. Show you my backyard. Very noisy in there. They'll give me a copyright hit. They always sing copyright songs, seems like. They're getting there. I'm going to take all these mules here. I'm going to hang them on the tree. I'm going to call it my mule tree. I might do it on a coconut tree or something. I'll call it my mule tree. Just decoration. So when people come, they'll be fascinated by my mule tree. See all the bananas I got back here? Silver? Many, many, many growing. One of them, back in the middle there, got knocked down by the storm. I swear it's the biggest heart I've ever seen in my life. Banana heart. That sucker was as big around as my head, or bigger. And it was about 1.5 feet long. Huge heart. And it started dropping bananas. Dropping, dropping, dropping. It was still dropping when the typhoon hit. Man, I don't know how big that bunch would have been. But her babies are out here, still doing fine. So when they grow up, I get to watch them produce some too. But boy, she was putting out a lot of bananas. I'm gonna see if I can walk you out there and show you. That's avocado right there too, big one, bigger one. These trees are Gemelina trees here, these three. Okay, right back here. Look at the bunch of bananas she dropped. They're still getting nourishment, okay? But look at the size of this stalk. Look at that, it's huge. I took the heart off, we ate it. And then this one, I was gonna prop it up, but the bananas are still growing. They're still getting nourishment. The mother's way down over there. She's still providing nourishment to them. So the bananas are still growing. I just said, forget it, leave them. And then all these trees took a beating. It beat them up. And I'll show you another trick, Silver, since you're gonna be doing growing here, for all you guys who wanna know it. On the banana trees that are damaged, I'm going to go down and show you what we do. If they're damaged by the typhoon, I'll show you how to save your tree. Let's just wander through here. This mess in the backyard. This is my well here, guys. It's huge. 10 by 10. 33 feet deep, this well. I'll show you how much water's in this sucker. You see the water right there? It's about 4 feet down from the top. Cockroach on the wall too. But that's how much water's in it. It's about not even 1.5 meters down, and it's 33 meters deep. So I got 32 meters of it. I hope not. I'm gonna show you what you do. These bananas were damaged. They fell over in the storm. So what we do is we cut them at a 45-degree angle and leave just a little center section, okay? And boop, here comes a tree again. See this one? Same way. That was damaged in the storm. Come down here, I'll show you some more. You do this to your banana trees that get knocked down in the storm, you'll save your banana tree and it will regrow. It will start all over again. See here? Just cut, 45-degree angle. Here comes a new one right out of the middle. See? Same with that, same with that. All these are all gonna come new right out of the middle. So that's how you save your banana trees that get knocked over in the storm. You can save them. This is gabi. PK, I know you say you want to grow gabi when you come. Gabi will grow just about anywhere. This is a wet area here. The river comes down through here. So the goby grows best in wet areas. Okay, and then over here, I'll show you again. This one didn't work. We cut it off at a 45-degree. It's okay. One loss is not bad when you consider how many banana trees I've got here. This one did work. Okay, you see, it's cut off. Save this banana tree. So now I will get some fruit this year from this banana tree. It will come up and make fruit. Same with this one, see? So now you know how to save a banana tree if it gets knocked down in the storm. And this is Talisai, guys. It's a nuisance. It's called a beach almond. But it does produce a nut that you can eat. And also I grow these bamboo here. These get really, really tall. Really tall. They're right here. Some of them, you can see how tall the bamboo shoots are. They're like 30 feet tall. These bamboo shoots, they get way up there. And I use them for picking the fruit. So anyway, up here, you see all my trash. That's all apple wood right there. I got to get moved somewhere. I'm waiting for PK to show up so he can stack it up wherever he wants it. He can use that for smoking stuff. Another apple tree over here, a big one. I think we're going to end up cutting it down because we don't get the fruit anymore. The fruit just rots on the tree and falls. Nobody wants to go up that tree. It's too tall. So I may just hack it down. I'll take the whole top off of it and leave a few branches and see if it'll survive and just let it grow. This is Talisai. You see this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all of these. This tree right here, this huge tree, that's Talisai, guy. That one produces some nuts. It's huge. This tree is huge. And we cut one big part of it down already. You see how big it was on this side. We cut it down and then it just grows another shoot going up. Tree just keeps growing and growing and growing. And that's a very good tree. Look how big that branch is up there. Holy moly. That's a lot of ooling there. A lot of big trees on my land, guys. And that's what's nice about living in the Philippines. It's lots of woods and jungle, and usually there's a lot of vines. See the dwarf here, Silver? If you're here with me still, there's the dwarf right there. On the job training from fellow Wester. Oh, this is a dwarf, Silver. And when you come up, you're going to be able to pick your coconut right here. You don't have to climb the tree. And this tree right here is like 2.5 years old, already producing. So you want to really make money, grow the dwarf coconut. This is extra. I wouldn't grow the tall ones. First of all, they're injured to your head. They get up there a ways. It's going to take them a while before they start producing over my head. Maybe 4 more years before the fruit is over your head. They grow up gradually, but very slowly. Oh, my sitaw. The play green. Look at that. Already got a green bean on here. Very nice. How's my feed? PK says, "Love, you can eat the leaves and tubers. I also want to grow a bunch of Jerusalem artichokes, but I'll grow them in raised beds so they don't take over the land." Losing signal, PK. I wanted to peek. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm back. Feed is choppy. I think I should go to the beach. They're going to be singing up here. I should go to the beach because I keep losing my signal here. I should go to the beach because I keep losing my signal here. Depending how far you planted your coconut trees apart from each other, you may want to go in between them and put dwarfs. I don't even hear the music anymore. I don't know what happened. It's like they drive me out of there, then they shut down their singing. Oh, they got the aircon on. They're obviously in there doing something. Anyway, I've been here a long time on the live feed, huh? One guy, Rick M, he's always joking with me about Live King. I'm always on live feed. Well, I'm a little bored sometimes. I get on here and try to share things with you, and then we get to chatting and the conversation keeps going. It's like, would you get up in the middle of a conversation with a friend and just walk out? No. Yeah, you're gonna sit there and chat. So I don't worry too much about that. Yeah, the coconut trees are very cheap, and what I would do is I would definitely look at putting some dwarfs in. I really would get rid of them. If you can get somebody local there that's got dwarfs, maybe they charge you 50 pesos a tree. But still, fruit in 3 years. You can't beat that. It's very, very nice. I would be switching to the dwarfs. I'm going to show you a dwarf in a second that I planted like 3 years ago. That one back here is like 2 years old. It's making fruit, and the other one's like 1.5 years old. I'm going to show you a 3-year-old tree. And I'll show you a 5-year-old tree. Take a walk again. I'll keep my camera so you don't have to watch me eating calamari. Let me show you this one right here. Okay. This is what we call a mini dwarf. Or not mini dwarf, but it's like a dwarf, but mid-size. Okay, it grows up, gets about 12 feet tall. Then it starts producing fruit. Okay, you see the fruit coming. And I'll show you some more mid-sized trees in a moment. These mid-sized trees are still dangerous. Coconut falling from 12 feet up, it's going to hit you in the head. It's going to hurt. It won't kill you, most likely, but it'll hurt. But this is like a mid-sized tree. Whoa, somebody planted cactus. I love these cactus. We used to take these in the desert, clean them up, cut them up and fry them with eggs in the morning. Very good cactus. Here's another of those cotton trees, guys, right here. That's a cotton tree. He's in a pot. So he's going to get planted somewhere. Over here is a cotton tree in the ground that I'm going to move. He's going all crooked anyway. I need to stake him, but I want to get him out of here. Somebody put him there. He was in a pot. Somebody put him there. I don't want a cotton tree there. There's no way in hell. Thing's going to get huge. It'll be right in my jackfruit. This is jackfruit tree, guys. Starting to produce now. Came through the storm okay. The whole top of it got broken. You can see it's gone. But the tree itself survived, and now I'm starting to get more jackfruit again. Starting to produce. Anguillas tree right there. The Sanguillas probably be patola up there. It's got so many leaves, the patola would grow all over it. I do have patola in the backyard too. And then this tree right, I just walked past, that's a star apple tree. This here, the big one, it makes red star apples. The one that fell right there, that star apple tree, that all this wood came off from the storm, and all the wood over there came from, that was a green star apple tree. And the reason it got weak is because of all the burning. They all used to burn trash around it and damaged it. It was still trying to survive, but couldn't make it. And then I have another star apple tree right over there growing. The small one's a star apple tree going up. He's just a baby. And then I have these. I have this big star apple tree here. This is smaller green star apples, and these are huge star apples, the green ones. This big tree here. Now this is mid-size silver, mid-size coconut. And you see how they produce. They produce really well, okay? But again, they're right over your head when you're in the walkways. You don't want to put them near walkways because I need to cut all these down. They will eventually try to fall and hit you. Getting into the tall coconut, these are your tall coconut, okay? They're producing fruit, but they get way up there. They grow really tall, okay? So I got mid-size, over here, mid-size, like that, one tall tree there, and this is dwarf. You see how many fruit this dwarf has on it? Look how many bunches. I'm gonna just walk around and show you around the tree how many bunches it has on it right now. All these bananas, and look right behind them, another bunch coming, another bunch coming, another bunch coming. Every quarter, if you look around it, every quarter is a new bunch coming. See? Look at all the coconuts coming. This is a dwarf. And this is 3 years old, okay? Because we put this gate in about 3 years ago. That's when we put the tree here. So it's 3 years old already. This avocado is like 1.5 years old. It's getting up there too. Look at the banana tree right here. See, we got bananas. This was here when the storm came. It pushed it down into the fence. but it's okay still. So we're gonna get some bananas there. So the avocado tree's making it. Coconuts did well. There's lots of coconut up here for making buko juice or whatever you want. There's my daughter, Micah. Hello, Micah. Did you win? You're like way ahead of everybody. You have 1,169,
Really? 11?
1,169.
Oh, the hearts.
The hearts.
I know.
People this morning were going and voting still. Our friends. And then your money is how much?
17?
17,000? Wow, very good.
I'm first. That means I have a reward.
That's what I heard. You're first. Right. Calamari for lunch. Go eat fried calamari.
What? Calamari?
Fried calamari.
Fried chicken?
Fried calamari. Squid. Pusit.
Oh,
It's yummy. Okay, Silver, I'm just still showing you dwarfs. The dwarf here. Okay. And then you're going to see another mid-size right here. This is a mid-size with tons and tons and tons of coconuts on it. So I would go, honestly, I would not go bigger than the mid-size for your trees, if you can find them there, but I would go dwarf. You're going to get your fruit right here. Here's another dwarf right here, growing right here. And it's starting to produce fruit. It's going to produce fruit right over my rooftop here, the shed. So we probably end up cutting the metal away once it gets a little bigger until it goes up past the metal roofing. We might have to cut away some of the roofing there. But the coconuts on top, they're going crazy. It's growing like crazy, mini coconut. And then what I did on the beach is I planted coconut here far enough apart to put a durian in. Okay, this one is about a year old, and that one. And I expect fruit maybe one more year and a half. They're up here. They're right up here, son. I know, I see that. And you see another dwarf right here. Look at this. Look at all the fruit. So the advantage of having the dwarf is they're going to produce fruit where you can reach it and not hurt somebody. Over the trees, they're going to be up 20 feet high and hurt somebody, or 40 feet high. So that's a big, big difference. And you still get the same fruit. You know, I just showed you that. 1179 last I heard. Wow. Very nice. She's doing well. So PK says each one of those bunches can be cut off and you can collect the sap for tuba. Yeah, when the flower comes out that's going to produce the coconuts, that's when you want to cut before it starts producing coconuts. Because it's either going to be producing a coconut or it's going to be producing tuba to you. So that's when you cut the flower and collect the juice from the flower. And that makes your tuba and your vinegar and your, makes everything from the juice of the flower. So yeah, we have the feed. How's my feed now, Silver? Is it okay? So I hope we convinced you. Silver Collector, did you say your name was Shane? Was that what you said? I missed it earlier. You said Shane something, a comment. And I was just wondering if that was your name or not. I forgot to ask you if that was your name. Silver Collector, that doesn't sound like a name. A little grainy, okay. My brother-in-law's down here now and my sister-in-law. What are you guys selling? Oh, huh? Ice? Nothing?
Papa. Papa, let's go home.
Right there, son.
Your inverter, Gamak, is already?
Huh?
Your inverter?
No.
Yesterday.
It's here. We don't put it in yet. No, it's just sitting in the box. Yeah, we got the new inverter. Oh, okay, Shane. Nice to meet you, Shane. I'm Mike. This is MJ, Michael Jr. What, son? Take your shoe. Want me to carry them? Okay, you go. I'll bring them up. You take a shower outside, okay? I'm going to put there's going to be a shower right here in this room we're building in this house. So whenever they come off the beach like this, and they're all sandy and salty, they're going to be able to come here. I'm going to put a cement area right here for them to put their slippers right here outside. It's going to be cemented, like 3 inches thick cement, going up to the floor, matching the floor. And then in here will be a shower on the post. We'll do a nice shower faucet there with a handle for turning on the shower. And then this will be cemented with tiles, floor tiles, and then the walls will be all tile. We're going to tile the entire shower to make it better. And then up here, they're going to be putting HardyFlex roof on. So it'll be a little warm in here, but we're going to have a little window here. You can open, slide the window if you want, a little small window. We're going to put it just for ventilation. And then we're going to enclose this up. This is the vent. This is a septic, guys, already. The septic tank. So we're going to mount the toilet on this side, right on top and through the septic tank is where it's going to go. And then this is the vent right here. We're going to use a 45-45 to take it right outside the wall. And then we're going to cement around it so you won't see it. That'll all be hidden. So that's the plan with the CR, guys. It's looking good. We're going to have a place in here for a towel rack, for your towels, tiled, all tiled, and you'll take your shoes off right here on the outside on a little stoop out here. This will be a little area you can put shoes. Or if you want to go to the beach, you can put your shoes here. And then this is all going to remain sand. So you just walk through the sand and going out to the beach. So, how do you like my yard, Silver? Shane? How do you like my yard? Nice. I got jungle one direction. I got beach the other. So it's kind of nice out here. But anyway, at the other end of the property, at the very top, we have a roadway they put in. And as soon as they pave that, that's going to be our primary way to go in and out of town. You can go up. It's very nice up there. You and Lucas, this side, Lucas, only. Not to get your head hit. You got to come on this side. Okay, going up. Going up. I'll watch you. Go. I got you. Going up. Go up. And go up here. Going up. Oh, you don't want to? Why are you scared? Lucas will go. Watch. I guarantee you Lucas is going to go. He wants to go. Here. Here, you come down. I'll show you guys in just a second. I showed you earlier. You want to go up and check it out? Oh, good. You guys stay down. I don't want you up there anyway. You're all sandy. You put sand all over my new floor. My beach loft room, guys. Isn't that nice? Look at this. Even behind here, you can sleep. All this whole area now is sleepable. Big room. What is this? 12 by 10 or more? It's a big room. Got a nice big area to come up. Big hole here. The opening is big. And we're going to put a ladder. The ladder's going to go behind this HardieFlex and plywood here. The ladder's going to go here and go up to here, to this side, right here. So the climbing will be this direction, like this, going up. Yeah, we're going to angle it like that. They can just climb right up and go right in. It's going to be nice.
What, wood?
Go up there and look at it. It's freaking nice up there.
No wood, the stairs would be wood?
Yeah, of course.
I just do that.
Yeah, we got plenty of wood. Gemelina.
Yeah.
Make the ladder and boom, put nice, sturdy.
Make it straight.
No,
You can't do it straight?
I don't want to do it straight. Then the ladder's right here. I'd rather do it at an angle like that right here. So it's
So
more,
you're gonna support, though, you gotta
you just
put a
go
brace
here.
on it.
It's going to be nailed in here.
What about no brace?
Huh?
No brace?
It's only going from here to there. Don't need no brace. Strong. It's just like this one. Strong. Ah, it's nice up there. You should.
I can see it.
No, we're going to be, it's going to look really nice when we're done.
Is it
The
gonna be a
varnish?
storage or what?
No.
Not a storage?
Oh, sleeping.
Really?
It's a huge room for sleeping.
Put an opening that,
It has Hawaiian. Air come right through the Hawaiian.
Put an opening.
Why?
That with the air.
It's cool up there.
Really?
It's got Hawaiian with cracks all in it.
Yeah, I can see it.
And this is all open. Air's just coming up through the bottom, everywhere. No need for that. This is nice. I'm going to move in here. I'm going to move here. I know PK's going to want to live here when he comes and
Why not
visits.
make it like this? Why not make it like that?
Why?
That way you got plenty of air.
No, that's to keep the rain from coming in through the top. The rain's not going to come in here. You got metal roof. But the side up there, the rain just... Both sides, the rain, look. The rain's just going to try to come in if you leave it. This stops the rain. The rain, very little is going to come through that crack. It's very thin crack up there. So the rain's not coming through there. It's going to block it. It's going to run down.
You're not gonna put an awning?
Huh?
No awning?
It has that awning right there.
This one?
The roofing, yeah. Trust me, this house, the storm came through. The only water that came in was through the floor here where it came in. The water flooding from the street came in the front. Because we didn't have a ditchway run to the
Not
side.
from here.
No, nothing came in the sides. Only from there. It wet the cement. That's why we're making hollow block out of all the cement. Getting it used now, so we have hollow block.
The
They,
water was looking for a hole, right? It was looking for a hole to get through. No way is it
it was going down the side. You see where it washed the beach out right here?
Uh-huh.
See over here?
Yeah.
It came here. It came out here and washed the beach out right here. We want to stop that. I'm gonna put gutters there and a pipe going from here down to the river over here on this side.
Oh, you're gonna drip it over there.
Yeah, then it's down, it's gone. The water, we ain't gotta worry about the water. The other side runs right into the river, so it's no problem.
Oh, that one?
Yeah, it's okay. So now you know. You learned something new today. Let me take his shoes upstairs. Let me catch up on the comments. Good morning, Michael C. How are you?
Before you go, can I borrow your, I'm gonna get the Lucas bearing. It's broken.
Bearing's broken again?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
gotta buy it.
You have to get the tools. Yeah, we'll get them in a minute.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna wash today. Maybe later.
Okay, later on when you're ready.
Okay.
I'm not going nowhere today.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Yeah, we're coming up to high tide now. I think they're going to go fishing tonight. We went last night, went way out there. Hour and 45-minute drive by boat. And we were cruising. And then coming back, we didn't catch crap for fish, 7 kilos. And then the other day we went right here along the shoreline. We started right here and we go all the way down to over there where the illegal fishing boats are. We just drop a mile of net going this way. And right along the corals right here, where you see that post out there, that's the channel marker. There's a Hawaiian post out there on the other side by that boat. And right there's the coral reef. So we just drop our nets just on the other side. And all the fish coming into the coral to feed come right in our net. So we got 15 kilos right here the other night. So it's better to spend 1 cup of diesel and get 15 kilos than to spend a gallon of diesel, you know, 3/4 of a gallon or a gallon of diesel going far and catching 7 kilos. And then what he was telling about this morning, he was talking about a guy catching 200 kilos. It was the other end of the island down there. Let me see if I can turn my brightness up so I can see what I'm showing you guys. Okay. The end of Masbate Island, you see a boat out there, but the end of Masbate Island, you see a little gap and then you see another island. That other island is Hintatolo Island. Okay, you saw it on James's live feed. That's Hintatolo Island. And then the gap, and then on this side is Masbate Island where Kalampong is. That's where they're going, right there between Kalampong and Hintatolo. And they're catching, the guy caught 200 kilos of Spanish mackerel yesterday. So, you like my zoom on my phone, huh? Oh yeah, Hawaiian is bamboo, PK. Michael C., how you been? I haven't seen you in my live feed for a while. I know you've been busy with the other guys. I see you in there sometimes. I haven't done a real long live feed for a while. I thought you were going upstairs to take a shower. Let's go. Are you driving your car? No? You're all wet. Okay, you go take a shower. Come on.
Papa,
Get these kids upstairs.
you can take a back to our tower.
Yeah, also when you build a house, guys, in the Philippines, if you live near the beach, put a shower outside so you don't have kids trying to drag their sandy bodies inside your house, like this one, covered in sand. So what I do is I'm going to put a shower down here at the beach house. That'll be the first place they can shower. We'll have a regular CR down there, toilet. They can use the bathroom there and take a shower instead of trying to go in the ocean. Teach these kids the right way to use the bathroom, you know. And then down up here, when you come to your house, have a shower outside, and they put tiles up. Wow, Mike, you're looking hot, huh? That's your dress? Your shoes? Wow, you're beautiful. Oh, I got my zoom out, guys. Sorry. Okay, sing it. Bye. Go inside. Go in. Don't leave the door open. Okay. Wow, all tangled up, huh? Dang, somebody tangled up the extension cord. He takes it down and hooks it up to the well pump on the small well downstairs. I got 2 wells here. I got the big well with my pump in it. He's got another well down there we built. The first one we built, it's 9 meters deep by 4 foot diameter or 6 foot diameter, all dug by hand. It took 2.5 months with a chisel and a hammer to dig it, no jackhammer. And one guy dug that well out. He filled the bucket up. I don't know if he had a helper pulling it up or not, pulling the rocks up after a while, but he was digging down there, and I think it was one guy did all the digging. So, geez, what happened, PK? You're saying, geez. It's a good Zoom, yeah. I want to shower outside, but even if I didn't live at the beach. Ah, yeah. So that's what they're doing right now. The little kids, they're over there taking their showers. Micah, or MJ and Lucas. As long as they're not wasting water, it's good. They don't. What I did is I changed my house water system. I put my tank here on the roof. That's 1,000 liter coming down. And then I have shoot. Who did that? I got an isolation valve there, and it's open. Can you do that again? I missed it. Okay, we want to see it. This is Micah's presentation for school. Come on. You look this way and say it. All right, let's hear it.
Namaste और सभी को शोक दोपहर. My name is Mary Micah J.Y. Loudly and proudly representing a country where every color shines, every religion speaks, and every tradition lives in pride. Ladies and gentlemen, the land of diversity, India! Your candidate number 2, loudly representing grade 7 Veridad.
Very good. No, PK, there's no jackhammer on that hand wheel. Oh, Charm's got to show her how to prance. It's such fun in my house. Oh, I forgot what I came out here for. They disrupted me so bad. What did I come out here for? I forgot. Oh my goodness. What a disruption to watch those guys. Oh, the well isolation valve. Okay, here's the problem. You're pumping for that barrel. So you're using the big tank only. Okay. See what happens, guys? I'll show you what I set up. I know my trying to lose my video on me, but here I'm going to show you something here. If I can without losing Wi-Fi. I got to hurry. There's a little dead spot right here at the back door. So I'm going to run quickly down here. Open this. See, now no holes. Right now it's open, and she's filling up the bad boy bucket right here. The other two, one of them goes to my sister-in-law's house. Up other people's water jugs that are buying water from us. Okay, so that's how it's all set up. And I will duck underneath you so I don't get all wet. There's 3 of our bad boys left. We killed one the other day. We got they're eating right now. We've got 3 left. One is going to be for celebrating Christmas time. I intend to do that after David arrives. We'll have probably be about 90 to 100 kilos by then. We have a big old bad boy, Leishon. Okay. I know they're gonna hit my strike me. I'm gonna have to take the music out. My little cutie daughters, always involved in something, you know. It's good to get involved. I like that, but boy, it takes a lot of our time. And the other thing, PK, when you make your house, do a switched outlet like you do in the US. You see an outlet on the wall up there, right up here? Right there, that outlet. One is hot always, the other one is switched, okay? And inside on the patio here, I have a switch you turn on. And then you can, like right now, he's got it on because he's pumping. See, he's hooked up to the switched outlet and he's pumping. The other one goes to my light right there. So one for the light, one for the switched outlet. And that one's out here, so you can turn on your Christmas lights or whatever you want and isolate them, so you don't waste power. So you definitely want to do switched outlets on your home, huh? It's working. The power's on, but what happened? Oh, maybe you're not plugged in good. Maybe someone jerked the wire. Let's see. Maybe they're not on the switched outlet. Maybe you're on the... It's very tight. Hold on. Set my phone down a minute. Get up here. What's going on with this switch here? Working now? Let's see if it's working. We don't care. We're gonna have to troubleshoot the extension cord. Okay? He'll be back. If it's not working, he'll be back. Anyway, always something around here. Glad you guys could come in and watch my live feed. I didn't know, yeah, did I lose my feed? Hold on, I'm checking. Okay. Yeah, I definitely gotta clean this up. This area, cut all these burns. You can get there and do it, or cap it. One of them kids. Yep, exactly. The way the water is set up here for 5 years was the tank in the tree. It's a 250 liter barrel, blue barrel, right? Blue drum. And all I did is I cut a hole at the bottom, plumbed in fittings to bring out a 3/4 fitting out of the bottom. That comes down the tree to a hose bib. And then below that is the isolation valve that goes to the house. So you have to shut it there if you want the water off to the house. It comes in the house and it splits. Goes left and into my master bedroom through my CR and my master bedroom and to the kitchen, the dirty kitchen. The other pipe comes down and goes around the corner and comes into my, there's a stub there that's underground right now. It's a stub for a laundry room. So I have water for the laundry room when I put my washer and dryer in. And then it goes to the kitchen. And then it goes on down, or it goes to the CR, then to the kitchen, then down to another hose bib coming up for the laundry outside up here at the front door. Shh. Maybe no good. It's still hot. Let me disconnect the electrical. Wait. Hold on. We need to turn. You unplugged it?
No, I did not unplug.
No, it's still plugged in. Hold on. I changed to the other outlet. Just remove the plug completely. Okay, it's off. Let me get the multimeter and we'll check the cord. Good? Okay. Okay, you're good. Okay, I need to troubleshoot this one. For some reason, this cord's not working. Anyway, it's hot out here, guys. Look at that, sweating. It's freaking hot out here. Winter time, guys. This is the dead of winter. It's freezing, or it's burning hot. Okay, so anyway, what I was talking about the water. All right, Silver, take care. Good night. Thanks for coming in. We appreciate it. We'll people can like and subscribe. Nice cold drink on a hot day. Anyway, I have to troubleshoot the extension cord is not working now. I don't know what's wrong with it. The guys drag it around here like it's a piece of junk. They don't care. Wrap. All right, just a simple check, guys. You guys can watch me. I'm just going to do it right now and get it done with, because he's always using this extension cord, but the problem is the workers always drag it around too, and they don't give a damn. You know, if they don't own it, it's not theirs. They don't care about it. Nobody does. Right here. Burnt in half. I got everything right here to fix it. Wow, they smoked it. They burnt the wire in half. That was easy troubleshooting there. All I had to do is look at it. There you go, guys. Wiring smoked. You see how many got damaged. That needs to be taped. I'll take one at a time. I'm going to tape them back up. Wow. This one got smoked too a little bit. I can see a little wire there on the insulation exposed. You don't want to grab one of these wires. When you're grabbing an extension cord, guys, and you're walking along, you're paying it out, always be careful. Because people that borrow your extension cord, they really don't care. That's still good. The burn spot here. They don't care. And if they nick it, and you're walking along, and your slippers are wet, and you grab a hold of that 220 line or that 110 power, it's not fun. It knocks the living hell out of you. I mean, it hits you so freaking hard. I've been hit I don't know how many times with power. Now I just joke with my wife about it. I told her, yeah, I'm just faster than electricity now. So the real problem, guys, is here. Here's the problem. It burnt. So those other ones I was taping wasn't really, it was just a little burn on the insulation. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open this up real quick and we're going to fix it. It had tape on it before. So I'm just going to totally cut out the bad area on both of these. Now, when you're looking at an extension cord, guys, you're going to see on your wire, you will see one wire has lines on it and the other one is smooth. This one's smooth, wore down on both of them. Okay, we just strip them back like this. For running the drills or welder, it's okay. It'll be fixed. So I always joke about things made in China and improved in the Philippines, because it seems like everything that comes from China is garbage. And we have to do all the repairs to it and make it worthwhile to keep it, or just throw it away. You know, you throw it away and then you just got to buy another one. You're just supporting China's crap economy, you know. And why would I want to keep supporting their economy when all they're producing is garbage? I wish there was a better source. I wish Japan would do like they used to do years ago and flood the market. We used to always get everything. Remember the US? Made in Japan. Everything made in Japan. And now, nothing. You can't buy anything made in Japan anymore. Can't find it. All you see, guys, here is Japan technology. Don't be fooled by that. That's made in China with stolen Japan technology, okay? That's all they're saying. They have to label it. So they label it to make it fool you so that you think it's coming from Japan. And they'll say Japan technology. Not Japan technology. It's China stolen technology. It's their idea, their version of crap. You know? So when you see something here in the Philippines that says Japan technology, no need to buy it. If you don't want to buy from China, don't buy it. Okay? If you can find someone in the U.S. to buy your tools for you, much higher recommended you get them from the U.S. or buy them direct from China. Take a trip. If you're a U.S. citizen, take a trip to Japan. Take a trip to Thailand. Take a trip to a lot of countries and find the local made products. Thailand has a lot of good local made products. I got backpacks from Thailand, not made in China. Okay? And they're really nice backpacks, really sturdy backpacks. Okay? So I know you can get good stuff made in Thailand. Anyway, he took my heavy duty extension cord down there. He's running that right now. So this one's fixed. Check, make sure no more burn spots. I think I'm going to reinforce this one. He untaped it. I don't want this one to rip out. So that when he pulls on it, it's got like a double whammy here. He'd have to pull the whole thing out, back and back and back, to get it to break. I hope everybody likes and subscribes to my channel. I'm trying to push for that 1,000 mark, but boy, it's got slow. It's got there. I didn't get as much push from everybody, some people, but okay, all done and done. So now I can cool down. I didn't get to go to Sam's feed. I was gone. Yeah, product of Japan, assembled in China. It's not even that. It's a product of China, assembled in China, and then on the box they put Japan technology. It's just a lie. I really like the new ones I'm seeing now. Pure copper winding motor. What were they using before? What was it? It wasn't pure copper. What was it? They're using bronze? The hell? So now they're starting to use pure copper winding motors. I don't believe them. I don't believe them at all. The best thing you can do when you buy something from China is you take it over here to a winding shop and rewind it with stronger windings. They'll do it for you. They charge like 500 pesos to rewind a motor, you know, 500 to 1,500 depending on how big it is. It's what it is, CCA, exactly. It's garbage. Now you see them now, they're saying pure copper winding motor. I don't know what to believe anymore. So when they burn up, I've got, at some point, I've had probably 10 1-horsepower motors here with pumps, water pumps. And the biggest thing that was happening was the motors were getting flooded in the well. The well would fill up. I had my well pumped down because it was very low, the water. Then we get a storm, rain like 2 days, and we don't pull the pump up before we look at it to see if it's out of the water. And next thing you know, it's flooded. And they turn on the power and poof, the motor's gone. Fishing was only about 7 kilos last night, Darren. The guys who, all the other boats that went, they were just telling me a minute ago, the boats that went only caught like 3 kilos, 2 kilos, 5 kilos. They were out there with us. There was about 35 boats out. There was a lot. It's on my video. I haven't posted yet because I got back home and I got busy. My Wi-Fi feed's going in and out here too. Manila. Charm and I will leave at about 2 p.m. from Masbate City. And I don't think I want to drive I think I'm going to drive my truck to the city. Charm said take the motorcycle, but what happens when you come back? It's pouring down rain. It's winter. I think what we're going to do is I would just get somebody to drop me in Balud. Motorcycle, me and Charm to Balud with our luggage. Catch the van into Masbate City. Or maybe we'll ride our bike to Balud. My big bike, if it's nice. Then we'll take the van, drop the bike at my friend's house there in Balud, and Charm and I would just catch the van. And when we get to the city, it's Saturday. So there's not much going on. The bank's not open. Can't do anything. So we just get something to eat. Maybe go to the grocery store and get some goodies to take with us. I'm going to be carrying one backpack as dried fish, and the other backpack will be our normal clothes and stuff. All right, PK, take care. Get some good sleep. And I'm going to end this feed in just a minute. I just wanted to let's go over my trip going to Manila, and then I'll just knock it off. I've been on here for an hour and a half already. But you have a good evening, PK. Thank you so much. I think we probably have another moderator in here somewhere that can moderate in here. But anyway, we have about 17 viewers in here right now. If everybody liked and subscribed, we'd be sitting pretty today. We'd cross that 700 mark on subscriptions. But anyway, yeah, I went to Sam's feed, but it wasn't live. I left one comment for him there, but he was already finished with his live feed. So are you still there? Is he still there where you are, Darren? Sam? You guys are still in the same area, right? All right, PK, get some good sleep. I'm still waiting to hear from David Jessup. I'm hoping they bring him out of it this time and don't wait 7 days to bring him out of his induced coma. Because that's what they do. They induce the coma, put him down, then do the surgery. So, hi, Kuma. How are you? Thank you. Thanks for stepping up as the moderator here. I appreciate it. So anyway, Saturday, we're going to go to Manila, to Makati. Then we're going to, when we land about 6 in the morning on Sunday morning, Charm and I will then, okay, just got a message. Who's this? He's off to England. Okay. Okay, Far Eastern Iloilo branch, best tools and hardware on the island. Okay. David says Far Eastern Hardware in Iloilo. I'll have to check that out next time I go to Iloilo. Or I'll look and see if they have one in Manila. I pretty much have all my tools right now. My wife's going to kill me if I go buying more. I like to have tools and then a backup. So if I got a drill as a primary tool, I got 3 or 4 backups. If I have a grinder, I have 2 or 3 backups. You know, same with everything. I have 2 chainsaws. You know, I like to have a backup for everything. So my wife doesn't know about that. She doesn't like that. If I buy too many tools, it wouldn't be in the shape it's in. You know, everything we do here wouldn't be like it is. It wouldn't be as nice as it is. It'd be like always Filipino way. The guys who have no tools. So having tools make things a lot nicer. Anyway, so Sunday morning we arrive in Manila. We're going to go through Lucena. It pulls in Lucena, the ferry, about 6 a.m., 5:30 to 6 a.m. We'll jump on a bus heading to Alabang. From Alabang, catch a taxi or a grab. We'll just get off in Alabang, off the bus. We'll catch a taxi or grab over to Cavite. Maybe we'll arrive in Cavite by about 10:30 or 11. We'll spend a couple hours there, drop off the fish, drop off the documents for our house there in Cavite that we have here to my brother-in-law so he can start processing the house for us there, get it in our name. And then we'll leave from there and probably be in Makati by 3 p.m. Check into our hotel room. Then Charm and I will go get something to eat in Makati. And then Monday morning at 9 a.m., I have to be at Makati Medical Center. I'll probably be there about 8:30. Have a 9 o'clock appointment, then an 11 o'clock appointment, then a 2 p.m. appointment, and then a 4 p.m. appointment, all on Monday. 4 appointments. One is for CNP, one is for audiogram. I think one is going to be like taking all my vital statistics and everything, take all my vitals and everything and do blood and urine work, okay, for a full panel. And the other one's going to be audiogram. And then the afternoon appointments, I believe, are the audiogram follow-up with the doctor to analyze my hearing loss. And then what ails me the most and to a higher number. And I can barely move, guys. My head doesn't work too good, side to side. I cannot move so much. I'm slow. You guys never see me climb before. I can't climb. Gotta, I gotta say this is a terrible day I've had. My back is constantly aching, sciatica in my legs. I got nerve pain in my legs. My right leg shoots down to my toes sometimes, make my toes numb. My left leg, I get sharp pain in my thigh. I don't know what that's from. It's something new that started a few months ago, just like somebody's jabbing a needle in my thigh on my left leg. And I just gotta, okay, bye bye, hon, have fun. So I gotta act like I'm an old man. I'm 65. I should be able to fake it pretty easy, you know. Maybe I won't shave. So I got all this gray stubble. So I look like an old, you know. I think I can get away with it, unless they watch my live feeds. They go, hey, I just saw you. You're climbing up on the balcony. What's going on with you? And now you're down here complaining you can't even walk. Anyway, I will take some videos. We'll have fun in Makati, guys. It's going to be a good trip because after we leave Makati on Monday, appointment, we're going to go ahead and spend the night, Monday night, because they booked the hotel for me. Okay. I got to pay 1,000 deposit per night. And then when I leave, I get my deposit back. I think that's for the linen and stuff, towels, whatever. They require a little deposit to make sure you're going to leave their stuff there. Don't steal their stuff or break their TV or then I don't know exactly when, but we're going to check out and head to Lucena again. And from Lucena, we're going to head over to another couple days, maybe 2 days. They told us we could stay as long as we want, but 2 days is probably long enough. You know, if your laundry's dirty, it's time to go, right? That's the old U.S. way to do things. Here in the Philippines, it's come and stay as long as you want. My house the same way. Want to stay longer? It's on you. See how the friends said, come on over. I don't care. We feed you. We take care of you. We give you a place to stay. We don't charge you rent. You know, it's like, what do you do for your friends? I mean, what do? You're gonna make them pay? No, you don't make them pay. You give them free meal. It's up to everybody if they want to do something for you. You know, so that's how it is. I do for them. They do for me. We're gonna go visit though. For only a couple days. Because I got my girls here, and I do want to see them, meet them in person, say hi. Anybody else that's in Manila, Makati area, while we're there, you know, want to meet up. Even Fortune's over in another building. He works right there. So I'm planning to see if I can meet Fortune while I'm there and say hi to him and have lunch with him. Maybe on Tuesday, before we leave. Maybe we'll check out the hotel and then meet him and have a quick brunch lunch or something. A couple hours. I know he can't take too long off work. He works for a main bank there, and he's always busy. But anyway, so I'm going to try to meet Fortune. If anybody else wants to meet there in Makati, just let me know. Come on and say hi, and let me know about where you're at, or what time you want to meet, or whatever. Charm and I will try to meet anybody who wants to meet. Maybe we set up a big meeting. You know, we can all have dinner together or something, and all chat and have a good time. So it wasn't necessarily for. This is not a YouTube trip. This is a medical trip. But if you guys want to turn it into like a YouTube trip too, where we can all meet and have a good time with it, that's fine with me. I'm all good for that. So's Charm. Oh, Steve says something to me. Hold on a second, guys. Okay, his question was, do I use red or green gas in my motorcycle? And I thought I told him I was going live. But anyway, I use green, unleaded, in the Honda Beat because it says unleaded gas only. I use red in everything else I own because it doesn't say unleaded only, I use regular gas. Even my Baja 400 Dominar, that's red gas. I use red gas in everything unless it specifies unleaded. Now, that being said, you can put red gas in your unleaded motorcycle, okay? I don't recommend you do it for any great distance. If you're running low on fuel and nobody has unleaded, put the premium in, the regular gas. Then when you get to a gas station, it's got unleaded, just fill the tank up with unleaded. Okay, and it'll mix, and it'll just fine. It won't hurt your engine, not one bit. It says unleaded, I use red if it says nothing. Premium gas. In here, so we always have gas. But sometimes I know in the province, guys, it's hard to find unleaded. Hard to find the green gas or the unleaded gas, unless you're at a gas station. If you're just on the side of the road where the guys are selling out of Coke bottles, most of them would just be red gas. And I highly recommend, if you're running out, of course, dump in a half liter and continue on. Chances are on that half liter, you're going to find a green gas. You know, if not, then put another red half liter in and keep going until you find the unleaded and then put it in. So he's saying, okay, I told him to come to live stream. We're sitting here discussing it, and I'd have to stop and type it to him. He says he was told to use green in everything, and that's incorrect. Green is unleaded. So he's going to come in the feed in just a second here, guys. What does it say? I just got a message about James Tiberi something in my notifications. Maybe he's going live or something. I don't know. I didn't catch it. Just flashed real quick and then went away. So, I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter if they're going live. I'm going to get off my live here in a minute. I'm going to wait for Steve to come in. We're going to discuss this gas thing real quick, just so everybody knows. When you buy a motorcycle here, okay, in most cases, the motorcycle doesn't say anything on the gas fuel tank or anywhere on the bike. Now, if you open the seat on a Honda Beat or a Honda Click, and it says right on it, use unleaded fuel only, then you must use the green. That's what it's telling you, unleaded, okay? Don't put leaded gas in it. It's fuel injected. It's fuel injected. It says unleaded fuel only. Use unleaded fuel, okay? Don't make that mistake. 95 octane is red only. That's regular gas or premium, okay? That's not unleaded. And David, if your motorcycle says specifically on it, unleaded gas only, then use the green. You got to go to the 91 octane. It's designed for it. Okay, so it's designed for a non-lead in the gas, unleaded. That's what I would do, because the valve seats on a regular gasoline and unleaded gasoline, the valve seats are different. Steve, we're discussing the gas issue right now. Now, yeah, the leaded gas is the premium, the red gas, the premium gas. The 95 octane you find in the grocery store, or in the gas station, the 95 octane, that's regular gas. The red, premium. The green is unleaded gas. It says right on it, unleaded. The EC, like Petron, it's going to be like EC gas. That's a 91 octane, that's green, that's unleaded gasoline. And if your motorcycle says unleaded gasoline only, then only use the green gas. If it doesn't specify, use the 95 octane. Now, what I was saying a minute ago is, if there's an emergency situation, no, it's not 95, it's unleaded, just better. You can look it up. I don't think I'm wrong. It's not unleaded. The unleaded is green. It's unleaded. If the premium was unleaded, it would say unleaded premium. Okay? It doesn't. It says premium, or it just says 95 octane. You think it's all unleaded? I don't know. I'd look into it. It may be. They may be only making unleaded motorcycles nowadays. But why does mine specify unleaded gas only? If they're making unleaded only, why would you specify it? You wouldn't need to. You can only buy unleaded, so why would they even say it? They don't do leaded gas anymore. I learned something new then. The 95 octane is not leaded gas. Maybe it's unleaded with ethanol or something to boost the alcohol content up, to make it a stronger gas, a better octane gas. Okay, So if everything's unleaded, if they're telling you to use green, maybe they're telling you because it's a cheaper gas, Steve. But if you are using, so it's just unleaded and diesel. Okay, I'll remember that. So that means I can now put 95 octane in my Honda. Even though it calls for unleaded, I can now use a 95 because that's unleaded. Yep, they used to, Flesh Stick says. I did not know that they had stopped doing that because all I saw here is premium unleaded on the gas pump. So if I go to the gas pump and it says unleaded gasoline and my motorcycle says unleaded gas only, I'm not going to put the 95 premium in it because I don't know any better. I don't know that that's unleaded, but the one that says unleaded, I know is unleaded. So that's the one I put in it. So I guess it's cheaper to buy the unleaded, right? But here at my house, I sell it for the same price. So if you buy gasoline, it's the same price. Thank you, David. He just sent me the proof. The proof is in the pudding. From now on, everything is unleaded that I sell. And that's the way it's going to be. I will start using the 95 in my daughter's tank because I don't want cheap garbage in her bike, you know. I want to use the best gas I can. The 95 is premium. The green is 91. The 95 is premium. And then the next tank over, you see that says diesel. That's diesel, okay? When you buy a truck like I have, my Mitsubishi Strata, you drive in, it takes 95 in that sucker because your engine is gone instantly. You'll be gone. Within 10 kilometers, there'll be no more truck left. Okay, your engine's going to go. Pow. Diesel and gas don't mix. Okay, so don't make that mistake, Steve. Diesel is diesel, 95 and unleaded now are both unleaded, is what they just told me. Yeah, but double check. He says, Darren says double check because Google may be referring to in the USA. It said in all other countries, Darren, is what it says. So even Algeria was mentioned, that Algeria was the last. So I would just, I don't know, I kind of go with what I go with. Yeah, it says here on that, what he sent me, Flesh Stick, it said, what David sent me, it said that even the older vehicles that require leaded fuel, there's now a supplement you can put into the gasoline in the US to treat the engine as if it was receiving leaded gasoline for the older vehicles that require leaded gas. Otherwise, it's all unleaded. And there'd be no reason why the Philippines would be any different. I'm going to find out for sure, though. Steve says, I don't buy diesel. That's because everything you have runs on gasoline. Okay, Steve, everything you have runs on gasoline. For your Rusi Chariot and your what's your other bike? 175cc? Baraka, that's a. If you get a new Honda Click, I don't know. Now that you guys are, because it said unleaded, that's why I always put that in my unleaded motorcycle. And all the other bikes don't say it. None of them. I always put the red. And I sell it here the same way. Other guys here, they swear by the green. They want green in all their bikes, even if they say unleaded or not. They use the green gas. Green gas in a motorcycle when you could get just unless they're lying about everything, and then we're all been lied to, you know, because we all don't. 95 is not good for what I have. It is good for what you have, Steve. I don't know who this guy is telling you that. Unless you're getting dyed gasoline. Then when he opened the carburetor the other day, when you were having carburetor problems, he was adjusting your carburetor. If he looks inside and everything is colored red inside, the red you're buying is dyed gasoline. They're dyeing it with a red dye. It's not good for your engine. And they're not here in the Philippines, guys. The red gas, you'll see. They do it here. I know. Even the gas I use from Patron, when you go to clean your carburetor or have it rebuilt to clean it, it's probably my live feed, Steve. Yeah, never, Steve, put diesel in a gasoline engine, okay? Or vice versa. If it says gasoline, get gasoline. If it's diesel, use diesel. I made the mistake in my Nissan Toronto. I wasn't thinking. I pulled into the gas station. I said, give me 2,000 unleaded. I wasn't even thinking. And it was a diesel truck. He put 2,000 unleaded in it. And then, about that time, the owner, the gas station came out. The owner came out and says, why are you putting unleaded gasoline in your truck? That's a diesel. I said, crap, I forgot. But he'd already pumped the tank full of unleaded. Luckily, my mechanic that I used, the shade tree mechanic, was only about 100 yards down the street. 100 meters. Wasn't far. So I got in my truck, I cranked it. Whew. As soon as I got enough speed down the hill there to get into his yard, I shut the engine off. Coasted, pulled into his yard. I said, Alex, I said, my engine was running fine a second ago. I shut it off. Got in there yet. But can you please drain my tank? And I'll get more diesel and we'll put it back in it once you get the tank drained. Get all of that unleaded out of there. I don't know what he did with it. I never got it. But yeah, over here, Steve, a lot of vehicles use diesel. And I highly recommend you buy a vehicle with diesel. If you buy a truck, get a truck that has diesel. It's much more efficient than a gasoline engine. Trust me. You get a better fuel economy with diesel. Yep. And you can run diesel with B5, B10. You can run diesel on pretty much cooking oil. Not joking. They do a little something with the cooking oil, a little bit of processing, and guess what? You can run your diesel engine on cooking oil. If you smell that truck, you're driving behind him, it smells like you're driving behind French fries, he's probably running biodiesel from McDonald's. So, Kawasaki Barako, 91 octane. Yep. That's green gas. That's your green gas. Right. David says 12-hour brownout scheduled here for Saturday. Good times. Oh, another thing, guys. I just got the inverter. My brand new 3,000 watt hybrid inverter in the box sitting here on my porch. I haven't opened it yet. I'm going to do a video unboxing it. And we're going to remove the charge controller and the 3,000 watt inverter I have currently in the back on my lead acid batteries. And we are going to hook up the new 3,000 watt inverter to the panels, excuse me. And then I'm going to add a few more panels. Speaking of panels, where'd they go? That's amazing. My panels are right there on that wall. They were standing right there. The 300 watt panels and the 300 watt 12 volt panels and the 550 watt panels were right there on that wall. Now they're gone. There said, yes, I ran my Beetle DTI with biodiesel 100% in the summer. Yep, you can. There's a guy here who runs this diesel gen set on motor oil. He gets used motor oil from in town and he brings it here and he runs his generator on used motor oil. I use diesel. He runs it on motor oil. He's never putting diesel in his. He's just brings it home in his tricycle, sidecar, brings it home here, and he runs his diesel out of it. Yep, I don't. I use diesel. So anyway, maybe I'll learn how, but to me, used motor oil, I use that in my chainsaw. It's good for the chainsaw. Anyway, 12-hour brownout. I hope you got solar, David. I hope you're prepared for that. Because brownouts suck. I'm all solar now. I'm off the grid. That all stopped, yeah. I don't know what made it stop, but it stopped. I used to hear a lot about that in the US. I don't hear about it anymore. I think they quit their music inside. Let me see what's going on inside. It's time for another cold meal, huh? Wow. Today's the day to do nothing, guys. Relax. But see, the difference is they have the aircon on going. I can step right in here. Where's my new inverter? Ooh, feels nice in here, huh? Wow. Very nice. Got the aircon running. You guys want to watch the boxing of an inverter? A full inverter? David, maybe you want to see this because this is one you might want to buy. I forgot the exact cost of it. I think it's 24,000 pesos, something like that. It's 3,000 watt, 3,200 max. Let me go get it. Down a bit. Lower the volume, it's so loud. Okay, guys. This is a box containing a inverter. Okay. I should have done this earlier when PK was on here, because this is the same inverter that PK wants to buy. And David, you can pick up one of these, David. If you don't want to have brownouts, blackouts, you get one like this. This is made by Anern, A-N-E-R-N, or A-H-E-R-N, Ahern, I forgot which. Okay. I'll lose my paperwork. I'm going to put it back in the box here. I'm going to do an unboxing video of this. I'm going to show these guys. I'm going to do an unboxing video later of the entire unit here. Okay. This is the unit here, user manual. MPPT. This is a has AC MPPT SCC AC charger. It's an Eco 3200. Okay. So, Anern. This is what it looks like, guys. Anern inverter. Okay. Looking at the side of it, here you have a communication port. You can tie this into a laptop computer so you can communicate to your computer to monitor your battery monitoring system, monitor the whole system through here. Looking on this side is your on-off switch. Okay, that's all that's here, on-off switch on this side. Now, looking at the bottom, because you're going to mount this on the wall like this, at the bottom is where all your controls are, your connectors. Here is AC in, AC out. Let's say I'm on the grid, right? I can bring my grid power in here and out here. Okay, over here is where you hook up the battery, plus, minus for the battery. Okay, that's where the battery is going to connect. In this case, I have 4 batteries, and they're 200 amp hour each, so their total is 8. Right now I'm running 800 amp hour. It's 12 volt DC connected together to make 800 amp hour at 12 volt DC. Now I'm going to change it. This is a 24 volt MPPT solar inverter. Okay, this is 24 volt. I know that because that's what I ordered. It doesn't say it here on it, but that's what it is. The paperwork will show that. Right here is where your solar comes in, plus, minus. Solar in, plus and minus. That's it. That's your hookups. Solar in, your battery here, and then this will be your AC going out, your 220 coming out, and if you have grid power from the grid, you'll go in on the AC in, okay? It'll automatically switch from grid to battery. If you lose grid power, it'll automatically switch to your inverter. If you are using AC in and it needs additional power, whatever, it will charge up your battery. Here, it has an AC charger built in. It's also a 100 amp MPPT controller built in. So you can handle up to 100 amps. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to be putting, right now I have I forgot how many I have, 4 300 watt solar panels. I've got one for 24 volt and I've got two 12 volt. I'm going to parallel them, then series them together and make a total of 24 volts. And it's going to be 900 watts total. No, it'd be 600 watts at 24 volts. I may end up using that whole bunch of garbage 12 volt, 300 watt panels on somewhere else. I've got 2 panels at my father-in-law's house. I think I have 5 in the house here. I may just get rid of them and just buy some more 550 watt panels or 600. When I bought my father-in-law was 610 watt panels. Okay, so you get 5 of those. That still doesn't exceed the 3200 that this can handle. It's only going to be 3050. You get 5 panels, it's 3050 watts. And that's 5 610 watt panels. And I may just mount that and make a backup system for my 12,000 watt system. Because I'm using the power in the back, I want to run my freezers all night long on that. That's all I want to run is freezers and the rep in the back. I will run all the main power things I'm running right now in the daytime. I'll run that in the back, and then I can run my aircon in my bedroom all night long if I want, and in my living room. So that's kind of my plan, is to split the load, and that's why I went ahead and bought this one. But the other reason we bought this is because my sister-in-law borrowed my 3,000 watt inverter. It was a toroidal inverter made by Snap, and she borrowed it, and she smoked it. So she told me, I told her, when I let her borrow it, if you burn it up, you buy another one. Because these are difficult to repair. Hard to get parts for, hard to repair. And so she burned it up. Oh, here's the new one. Watch me. So I'm going to put this one up. This is what it looks like. Okay, good advertisement for Anern, huh? Anyway, good for them. I'll catch your questions right now. Okay, let's see. Okay, Darren says, yes, interested in the solar setup. Okay. Darren said, I used to collect used oil from restaurants to process it at home for my TDI. Nice. I'm sure it's not hard to process. I never went through the procedure, but I'm sure it's on Google or YouTube how to do it. I never did it. I never needed it. I don't want to go around collecting used oil. I have diesel here. We buy diesel in large quantity. Okay, we buy like 800 liters at a time, and we sell diesel here. So I'll always have diesel. One way or another, I'll have diesel. And if I don't have it, I don't use it in my truck anyway. I go to the gas station for my truck. I learned my lesson the hard way when I used to have my other vehicle, was a diesel vehicle. It was a Hyundai H100 cargo truck. And screwed the motor right up using diesel from the ships. No good. EcoFlow 2400, getting it charged up now. At least I'll have Wi-Fi 10 TV. Nice. 2400 watt. EcoFlow 2400 watt. That's one of those little small units that you can charge up and it will give you power back.
What's that?
That's an inverter.
That's ours.
Yes, that's ours. Nice, huh? It's a digital inverter. Very nice. So, MPPT solar inverter 3200. Yeah, I'm happy to have this one. I'm going to hook it up, maximize it, and eventually I'll get rid of the lead acid batteries at some point. I plan to use them for my gaming. I want to set up gaming, buy another property, and put a gaming in the next village. But that's coming. What are your thoughts on a Kimco scooter? I've never owned one, Steve, but I would say that all of the scooters you see today are all about the same. You're going to have battery problems at some point. Everybody I know that owns an electric scooter, buy a second battery. Buy it now. You don't have to use it, just use it, store it until you need it. Charge it up, put it in your bike, charge it fully with your charger, and then unplug it, take it out, put one in and use it. And when yours craps, stick the other one in, buy another one. Always keep a backup, because that's the thing that fails on them the most. I don't know how long the electric motors last. I've never owned one. I don't intend to own one. It's Italian, it's gas. Oh, I didn't know that was Italian and gas, sorry. I thought you were talking about the electric scooters out here. There's another brand like Kimco that sells electric scooters too. I guess it's okay, but you got a Baracco. Why do you want another one? How many bikes do you need? I don't know, I got a lot. What am I talking about? No, I'd have to look up I'll look into it, Steve. Let me look into it and I'll look at some of the reviews on it and I'll get back to you on that. I'll let you know when I find out about it. Probably it's a good bike. I've never bought one, but you know what? The Italians make good bikes. Is it Italian made in China? Or is it Italian made in Italy? Because China did team up with an Italian company and they're making bikes in China. If you're gonna buy a bike in China, what I would do, honestly, you live in an area where it's easy to ride a bike, it's not a lot of traffic, I'd go buy a 650 or a 500. I'd buy a big bike so you can be comfortable on it, more comfortable than these little scooters. And you're strong enough to hold one up, you're not a small guy. You could hold that bike up just fine. Kimco, K-I-M-C-O is Taiwanese. What about K-Y-M-C-O? I don't know. There's a difference. They all share names close to each other. It's at the Kawasaki Suzuki shop. I don't know, Steve. It's up to you, bro. It's what you want. It's whatever you like. If you like the style, the seat's comfortable. It's got a 150cc. It's comfortable. Nice. I guess it'd be okay. It's a lot cheaper, I'm sure, than the Honda Click 160, and probably runs just as comfortable. Yeah, show it to me. Let me see what it looks like. That's cool. Anyway, guys, I probably should take a break off my live feed. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm not going to go fishing tonight. So maybe I will see if Doug's available tonight. I'd like to go live with Doug again and see how his move is going. 151,000. I wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't buy it. I would start looking a little bigger. Okay, Darren. Good night, Darren. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and stop my live feed. Steve, I'm going to catch up to you in just a minute on Messenger. I'll just call you on Messenger. Let's chat on there. Show me what you got, what you're looking at. But for that price, wow. For that price, you can buy the Honda Click 160. I received a big Gcash this morning, $24.95. Yeah, it's there. I saw it come in. Okay, guys, let me go ahead and stop my feed, a live stream. If you guys haven't liked and subscribed, please do. Catch me on the backside. Catch me on the next one tonight. I'm going to try to see if Doug's available. I know he moved recently, and hopefully I'll have some more news from David Jessup. For those of you who came in late and don't know what happened, David was put under again for another surgery, and I haven't heard from him since. But the hospital has my phone number, and the other guy, another person has my phone number that's there that David knows, and he says all of his wills and wishes have been let known to that person about his personal things. So at some point, I don't want to hear a call from a hospital. I want to hear a call from David. Okay? Okay, I want David to be the one to call me or to email me and say, hey, I'm coming there. He's planning on being here on the 19th in the Philippines, guys. So let's again get David Jessup in your prayers, guys, and let's pray hard and let's get God to look over him and pay attention to his wounds, and let's cure David of what he's got, the wounds and the possible infection he had coming on, and let's get him past this and get him over here to the Philippines with us. Hello, Fundy. How are you? Glad you could join us. Good night, and hi. Where are you from, Fundy? Are you from India?
Now I just need to find the scientist.
Very interesting. You're new to my chat. Thank you so much for coming in. I want to, I've been on my feed, my live stream for a long time, and I want to say hi to you, but I also want you to please subscribe and come back this evening, and let's chat some more.
Definitely come to the right place.
Sleek's Fishing Adventure. Hello. Wow. Thanks for coming in. We're doing great. I was just fishing last night. We do fishing quite often.
I knew you'd come here.
But
But don't even dream.
guys, I guess I could give you a little more time and find out more about you before we go off our live feed. So if you could, Fundy, please tell me where you're from. Tell me your name.
Catch me, JJ.
Ah, I need to get my translator.
Hey,
What's your language?
Can you decide to play tag with me? Fine, I'll catch him.
If you could tell me your country, just type your country. I will get my translator and I'll be able to chat back and forth with you. It sounds like you understand English well, but you probably don't speak the English as well. You understand what I'm saying, but don't speak it so well to type it in the chat. Turkey.
By the way, here's your roomie. Ha ha.
Where's my other phone? Hold on, I'll get my other phone. I want to be able to translate what you're saying. And is your name Ben? Is that your name, Ben?
I controlled her mind.
Steve says, Luna, hello.
And
Oh.
she brought you here.
I don't know, he retracted it. Hold on.
Oh no, so it was a trap. Did you turn her into an evil giantess?
Yes, JJ, he's my leader. And you're finished.
Hey, no, Rumi, you can't do this. Please let me go.
I'm sorry, JJ. You won't bother us anymore.
My phone doesn't want to turn
What's
on
going
now.
on? This scientist
Where's MJ's phone, huh?
Rumi, and now she is his slave.
Hold on,
They
guys.
locked me up in some lab. There is a protective field here that does not allow me to leave.
Let me find another phone. Give me a second. I got to get translator
President of
coming.
a crazy scientist. Hey, what is this strange water? Wow. I think I feel something. What is this water doing to me? Unbelievable. I have become small.
The problem is I have this phone. It's an Oppo A96. It's a beautiful phone. And I just changed the LCD on it. And the guy who did the repair said he could not fix the power button.
Excellent. With this, I can escape from this cell. Excellent. Goodbye, prison. Now I must explore this lab.
What is going on?
I think it is the scientist.
Okay.
And it seems he is sleeping. Okay, time to take
All right.
revenge on
It's
you,
working.
Rumi.
You see it's
I will
working?
do to him the
But
same
the
thing
problem
he did
is
to
the,
Rumi, only in reverse.
the guy who fixed
Time to
it,
become a small, crazy scientist.
something's wrong.
Excellent.
I can push the apps and stuff,
How do you like your new
but
home,
when I go
scientist?
to,
How dare you? How did you
hold
get
on,
out
I'm
of
changing to
this?
Turkey.
JJ, let me go.
I'm sorry, but this is
I think
your
she said
adventure
Turkey.
movie. I hope you get used to your new home.
Stop, JJ. I'll destroy you.
Great.
Turkish
The crazy scientist
to
is
English.
finished. Now
Camera.
I have to help Rumi. She's so high and she's so big.
Okay.
First I have to climb on her. Great.
Hold
It
on.
seems she didn't
Back up.
notice me. Now I have to find a way to reduce her height.
Turkish.
Yes,
Okay.
she's clearly
Fundy is from
very
Turkey,
right now.
speaking Turkish.
The main thing
And
is
what
that
she said
doesn't
before
suspect
was,
me. I'll pour this potion inside
if
her.
only I could understand your
I
language.
return her to normal.
But Fundy, can you understand the English talking to you? Hi, how are you, Fundy? I don't know how to type it in Turkish to you, back to you, but I can talk to you and I can translate what you're saying. You said, hi, how are you? I'm fine. How are you doing, Fundy?
What's going on?
Oh,
Why am I so small?
Okay.
And she's so giant.
And I wanted to also,
Now I'm in a giant house.
Sleek Fishing Adventure, where are you from?
When I'm small,
You came in. Please tell us your name and where you're from. And funny, is your name Ben? B-E-N, Ben?
write in the comments.
Hey, who's there?
You said Turkish Ben.
Oh,
I'm assuming your name is
I
Ben.
think she spotted me. I need to get out of here.
You're the first person from Turkey
It's a glider.
I've had come into my live feed,
I can use it
and it's
to
much
navigate
appreciated
that girl's house.
because I've studied a little bit about Turkey. I love your country.
Great.
I love the fact that you
I
have
think she noticed me.
the Noah's Ark
She's still lying in her bed.
in your land. I like that. Mount Ararat, I believe that you guys have found Noah's Ark in your land.
I don't like it here at all.
Okay, Fundy, says take care of yourself. I guess I need to find a way to speak in Turkish to you.
Okay, I need to check this door.
Bye-bye.
It's locked.
Okay, Fundy, bye-bye.
Open it. I'll try.
Thanks for coming in. I hope you subscribed. I'll learn how to talk to you. If you subscribe and come back, I will learn how to discuss with you in Turkish. I will learn how to type the words in your language to say hi and chat with you.
These spiders in this girl's house.
Kuma says merhaba.
She rarely cleans her house.
Oh, Kuma understands some Turkish. Kuma says hello,
The spiders are
but
big.
Fundy's already saying bye-bye. So, sorry to see you go, Fundy. I wish you could have stuck around a little longer.
I found a gun.
Kuba, you know a lot of languages. I see that. You know Visayan, you know Tagalog, you know Turkish, English. And I lost my mule. I thought I opened a mule, but I must be getting absent-minded. I don't think I even opened another one. One of these days, you know. Anyway, I'm going to go over I'm going to make a new, I made video for James and Karen on James and Karen Adventures, and I made a video about solar, and his views went through the roof. His subscriptions, his views, everything. I was thinking, that is awesome. I didn't even do one for my own channel. I did it for his channel. So now I want to do one for my channel. I want to get my subscribers over 1,000, you know, and I think that might be the key, is doing a solar budget system like I have right in front of me here. I can do a budget system with this inverter, okay, which is a quality budget inverter. I will do a budget one, and I'll do a big one, big system like I have, my big solar system. And I will go through the difference in pricing, the panels you should use, everything like that, and how you can hook them up and everything. And then I'll leave note there that anybody who wants to contact me, who's interested in buying a solar system, is welcome to contact me. And we can discuss your solar system and get you set up if you don't have help with it. And most of the time you can install the solar by yourself. It's not that difficult. You can find a local person that knows how to do it. And they're fairly inexpensive here in the Philippines. But I will go over the price of all the material, including the inverter, the wiring, the solar panels, the cost of transportation of equipment, things like that, dealing with local transportation, local guys, what they charge to do installations, and battery cost, inverter cost. And if you go with the new digital inverters like this one I have here, you don't need charge controllers, okay? I have MPPT charge controllers, 3 of them, for my old system, because it required 1 charge controller for every 1,100 watts of power. This is a 3,000 watt with a 100 amp hour MPPT charge controller built into it. I can just take my 5 600 watt solar panels, connect them together, and run the power right down here. You connect them in parallel, plus minus, plus minus, plus minus, plus minus, plus minus. You take the minus on one, you take the plus on the first one, and you run the wires down, and you only need 10 gauge wire because the amperage on them is like 13 amps, and the 10 gauge is good up to 30 amps. And that's why you see the hole is so small in this inverter. It's designed for 10 gauge wire or 12 gauge wire, smaller wire. So because you're only putting in 13.4 amps of power overall because you're
This
parallel.
is a very interesting
The amperage is all paralleled. So the first one's 13.46 or 13.49. The next one's 13.49. It carries straight through. You're going to just end up with 13.69 or 49, whatever it is. Hook it right up. You only need a 12 gauge wire or a 10 gauge wire. And you hook it right up to your system. And you get 3,000 watts of power coming in. And 3,000 watts, guys, can run that aircon up there, can run all my lights, can run my 3 freezers, my refrigerator, run everything in the daytime. 3,000 watts is a lot of power, okay? And you can charge your battery up. And we'll discuss lithium versus lead acid batteries, charge times, things like that, because all kinds of lithium batteries you can get. My sister-in-law has the same inverter as this. She runs a 25.6 volt, 280 amp hour. And she runs her aircon and her refrigerator, big refrigerator, making ice, the freezer, till 7 in the morning. And then she loses power. Lets it charge up, 8 o'clock, sun's coming up, charging back up, she's running it all day again. Cycling. It's good for 6,000 to 10,000 cycles, those batteries, those lithium batteries. Well worth the money. Scuba Steve, Scuba Dose, knows exactly what I'm talking about. He's got the same system as mine that I have here in my house. He says the Kimco Dink R150, 149,900. Well, what I would recommend doing, Steve, is take the Kimco, take the Honda Click side by side, take all the specs on them, and review them. They're about the same price. David said I would still get the Honda ADV 160. Yeah, I might too. Stick with the Honda brand because it's more of a name brand than Kimco. If it's the same price or pretty close to the same price, I would just go with the Honda 160. I've got one sitting out here in my yard, but the problem is the guy that owns it had an accident, an English guy named Simon. Now he left to go to England. His girlfriend came here to pawn it to Charm. And she didn't have proper documents on this bike. So I told her to bring her other bike. He has a Honda 150 XR or XL, whatever it is, the dirt bike style, like James's bike, but it's the dirt bike one, the red and white one. And I told her, since that is in her name, she needs to bring that over for the pawn, not a bike that's not in her name. Don't bring me a bike that's not yours and pawn it to me, because you're going to jail. You can go to jail for holding a bike that doesn't belong to you. And her boyfriend's claiming it's his, okay? Because he's the one who bought it from this other lady who's on the title. So if he's claiming it's his, because he asked me the other day, he said, what's happened to my bike? When I let him know it was sitting here in pawn, he says, how do I get my bike back? I said, well, your girlfriend needs to pay the pawn. I'm going to report her for stolen motorcycle. Whatever, she's still going to pay the pawn. So one way or another, I'm not losing, 150,000 pesos. She's going to pay her pawn or you're not going to get your bike back. So pretty simple. That's your girlfriend. As far as I know, you told her she could pawn it. Now you're going to come back and claim she stole it? I don't know that. That's all hearsay. He said, she said. I have a contract with her for that bike. That serial number, that model number, everything. Written down on paper. And until you prove it's yours, you're not getting that bike. You're not walking out of here with it. I don't care damn if you did buy it. Your money bought it, whatever. Until it's in your name, it's not yours. It's mine. And right now there's a pawn on it. Yep, everything I have is cash from mine also, Steve. The only thing I owe money on right now is my Strada. And the guy told me next week he's placing another order. We'll see. It's been months since he placed an order, so I don't know. $6,000 for the ADV 350. Dude, I'm gonna tell you guys something right now. Either you're gonna go to a big bike, either go to a big bike or stay with a little bike. Don't go in between here. It does you no good. If you're gonna own the ADV 350, you may as well own the ADV 160. It's gonna get you the same place, on the same roads, just as fast, just as dependable, okay? If you wanna go, either go big bike, ADV 750 if you like the automatics, or go ADV 160. but no in between. You're wasting your money. I'm telling you, wasting your money. You can never go on the highway with a 350 or a 160. You might as well go with the 160. It's half the price. You know, so that's how you got to kind of look at things here. Look at the road, conditions of the road. Look at the bike you're buying. If you're all on paved roads, most of you are. I'm not. Okay, so I got to look at something that's going to get me through muck, mud, rock, and paved cement. That's how I look at things. You guys have a different outlook because you don't have that.
Mama, Mimi.
Where's your Mimi? I'll make it.
Done.
You're done? You want more? Huh? He wants some chocolate milk. All I feed MJ is, all I give him is chocolate milk for his milky drinks. I don't give him white milk. We used to, but the chocolate milk, he likes it better. So, yeah, I like things that are paid for in cash. Steve, it says it's all about comfort. I'm getting old. Yep. And Hondas are everywhere. Kimco, I don't know. I don't know where the Kimcos are, Steve. You know, they're here and there, but you might think twice about an off-brand bike. You know, what are the availability of parts? Who's carrying that? What if you broke down somewhere? Can you get parts? No. But I can tell you one thing, if it's a Honda, you can get parts for it everywhere. You can buy them on Shopee, Lazada, everywhere. Someone's at the door, Chard. Chard, somebody's at the door. In a blue shirt. Let me get his milkman here. Yeah, I would look at availability of parts on a bike, Steve, before I bought it. I wouldn't buy a bike that's going to be difficult if you break down somewhere. If you're taking a road trip and you need parts, very difficult. I think in your case, Steve, if you're a bike rider like I am, what I would probably do for your next bike, I wouldn't waste your time on a small bike. I would buy something that can get you on the highway. Because even going from where you live over to Lucena, I'd get a 650 or the 500 Rebel or the new Chinese cruiser they got out, Binko. Here you go, MJ. Here. Honestly, I would go with a big bike. I'd go with a 400 or bigger. And yeah, it's all about comfort, like you said. And a big bike is going to be much more comfortable. Yeah, David says it's a big weight difference, 160 and 750. The only problem I have with this 160, going up the steep mountain roads, it's a struggle. So there you go. There's a reason not to buy a 160. I can tell you, the 750, it climbs up to Gaitai Mountain just fine. I rode an ADV 750 all the way to the top and back down. So I think that the 750 is a nice bike if you got to have an automatic. He changed his mind, not his name. Your back can't handle the weight. It's not really the weight. Sciatica is your problem. Well, I understand that, but a small bike is going to bother you more. And even on the cruisers, like when I ride my cruiser, I'm much more comfortable than my crotch rocket bike, than the 400 Dominar. They have, you know who's got a nice bike? It's 400,000, Steve. The Kawasaki Vulcan S 650. It's not a super heavy bike. It's a cruiser, it's nice, it's comfortable to ride. If you have a short stature, I'm only 5'9". I'm not sure how tall you are, Steve, but Ron says never buy an Italian bike. I have an Aprilia. I have to buy my parts in Europe and pay euros plus a month of waiting. Yeah, Aprilias are nice bikes though. Also, what are the other ones? The Vespa. I like the little Vespa. My friends, all of the rich people in the Philippines own Vespas. That's the thing with the rich people here. They own Vespa. They see you on a Vespa, you have money. That's how they look at it. And the Vespa has a really nice 300 scooter. I rode it. 300cc. Nice little scooter. It's a lot more expensive, of course, and getting parts is going to be harder, but like you said, you got to buy them in Europe. ADV 750, 850,000. It's a lot of money. When the 650 Kawasaki Cruiser Vulcan S is 435,000. I was going to buy it. I ended up buying the Baja 400 because my Baja 400 Dominar was only 208,600 out the door. That's why I didn't go with a small bike this time. I can get a 400cc out the door at 208,000, or you can get a little 150, 160, whatever, blah blah, 350, you know, and you're paying big money for it, 500,000, you know, for the 350 Honda. No, I went with Steve said I'm 5'9" also. Hayabusa. Well, there you go. I highly recommend a cruiser or a bike over 400cc, so you and Lenny can get on it, put it on the ferry, come off the ferry, go for a nice bike ride. You know, ride the highway. Put your phone up there, put your GPS on, your map, ride the highway to Manila, wherever you want. And the bike is the way to go. Split in traffic, not to worry about traffic. On the highway, it gets bumper to bumper, just go between them. No problem. You know, a lot of guys ride on the shoulder here. I'd be super careful doing that. The idiot wants to pull over at the moment you're coming by. But splitting lanes, to me, I'm not afraid to split lanes, and I'm always safe. I really watch what I'm doing. But I would go with a bike. Seriously, you already got small bikes. Go with a 400 plus, whatever you can find that's nice. There's a new 500. It's called a Benda, Benda, 500cc. Good looking cruiser, made in China. Good looking cruiser, guys. Yeah, and 500 V-twin. Nice looking bike. I think they copied it from Harley. But nice looking bike. I looked at that just 2 days ago. I looked at the Benda. Very nice bike. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and stop my feed, guys. I much appreciate everybody who came in. If you haven't subscribed and liked to the channel, please do so. I want to come on again tonight, guys. I'm going to see if Doug is available. I know he moved. I'll see if he's available. Maybe he can give us an update on what's going on with him. And hopefully tonight I'll hear something from David. He'll get out of surgery and they'll bring him back out of his induced coma so we can hear from him on how he's doing. And I don't know now when he's going to get out of the hospital. Maybe it's going to be more like 26, 27, 28, like that. Because he was supposed to get out on 24. He was already having bowel movements, doing good. And now they said, we got to take you back and give you another surgery. The only thing I can think of is he told me that he was having a slight fever. So that's the only thing I can think of, is that there was an infection starting. They treated it with antibiotics. It didn't do any good. And so they went back in to take it out, to do the surgery over again and get that infection out of there. Probably at his small intestines, what I would guess. The Benda 250 Rock is for me. All right, Steve. There you go. You look at the Benda. They got some nice cruisers, some nice bikes. It's almost like the 250 Superlight that I have. It's a cruiser, big tire, comfortable, big seat. I put a backrest on mine. There you go. Yeah, take a look at that bike. The price is right. The bike's okay. It's made in China. You can get parts for it. You know, there'll be a place to get parts for it. Makoto, Makoto. Normally we'll have parts for those Chinese bikes. And then you get into the Chinese bike club on Facebook. They have a Chinese bikes, big bikes, or Chinese motorcycle club where you can get in there, and a lot of people have those bikes, and you can find parts for them if you have a problem. But a brand new bike, like my Superlight, I had no problems. What I have, I had a turn signal, relay flasher, went bad one time for the turn signals, and I changed the clutch, but the clutch is the same as a Honda clutch, same clutch as a Honda clutch, so it a lot of the parts are identical to other parts. You just got to take your part in to the parts store and let it match it to other parts from other manufacturers, because China copies a lot of stuff. So find out when you buy the bike, ask them, what is this bike parts compatible with? What are the clutch discs compatible with? You know, like that. And then take a look on Shopee or Lazada before you buy it and see, put in Binda, accessories and parts, see if you can find it. The other thing is, you find that cruiser, hello nice, put a backrest on it. They'll custom make you a nice chrome metal TIG backrest. I had one made for $3,500 for my Superlight. Really nice job. A little backrest with foam cushioning on it. Very nice job he did for the backrest for my wife to sit on my Superlight without feeling like she was falling off the back. It just has a small little seat, so you put the backrest behind it and bolt it on to the fender, which is my subframe, is the fender. So it turned out really good. And it's still on there today. It still runs good. I need to just have the carburetor cleaned, I think. Last time I ran, it was running a little rough. The carburetor was a little rough. But yeah, definitely check out that bike. There you go, Steve. You buy it before I come, I'll go cruise on it. Anyway, guys, I'm going to say good night, or good day, or good morning, or good evening, whichever is your application. I want to go now, and I'm going to grab a bite to eat. It's on the table here. Some more of that good old poussette I had earlier, fried poussette. And I'm going to get my phone charged up so we're ready to go at 7 o'clock tonight. I'm going to come on here, guys, and we're going to rock the world. We're going to have a great feed tonight. So if you have subscribed, please look for me around 7 p.m. We're coming back, and we'll have a lot more things to chat about. All right. Take care, guys. John, see you later. Thank you. Steve, Kuma, everybody who's in here, thank you for coming in. Ron, David, you guys all plan on coming back if you have the time to spend. And I'm going to try to bring Doug in with me. If any of you guys that have chats ever want to come in with me, just tell me. I'll be glad to do a live feed with you. And if you're in live feed, the nice thing is you don't have to type. So anytime you want to do it, guys, John Drake, any of you guys, you want to come in live feed with me, come on in. We'll promote your channel. We'll plug you all night long. We'll get you more subscribers, get you some more views, and we'll do our very best to help your channel out and help you grow. That's what everybody's done for me, and I'm much appreciative of it. So, all right, guys, you take care. God bless you. We love you. See you at 7 o'clock.